What do you think would be the right thing to do?
Fine, I guess I'll be friends with the frog. I never thought I would say something like that out loud.
Give me a hug, new best friend.
Hi kids, I'm Miss Booksy and this is StoryTime. Today we're reading The Princess and the Frog. Chapter 1, here we go. Wiggle, snap, storytime. For a time, there was a king and queen. There they are right now.
Hello.
They were really good at their job. They took care of their people. They listened to the people of their kingdom.
Sure, I agree that every Friday shall be Pizza Friday.
Yay! Pizza! Pizza!
They made the tough decisions.
Should everyone in the kingdom have off from work for trampoline day?
Well, it does sound like fun for everyone.
Okay, I declare tomorrow everyone has the day off. Jump away! Yay!
And most importantly, they were kind.
No, I insist. After you.
Oh my, thank you, Your Majesty.
So it's no surprise that they were also really great parents. And their daughters, aka princesses, were also pretty awesome. The youngest daughter, named Tanya, was really special. Some might even say enchanting. In fact, the sun even marveled when it shone on her face.
Oh my, you're marvelous.
Gee, thanks. Aw, that is so nice. Princess Tanya was not just into jewels, fancy dresses, and tea parties, although those things were all pretty cool too. Yeah, I have lots of hopes and dreams, and I really love soccer, or some might say football. Who am I kidding? I don't play soccer in this dress. That's better. Princess Tanya was really good at soccer. She played on her kingdom's team. They were the Golden Warriors, and they won a lot of games, and sometimes lost, but always had fun. One day at her game,
Okay, guys, this is for the championship. You can do it. Work together.
Go Golden Warriors! Come on, Princess, this is your chance. For the winning goal! You can do it!
no! I really need to work on my skills. So that's what she did. I practiced day in and day out. Of course, as long as I finish my chores. Yeah, princesses do chores too. I practiced my kicking. I practiced my blocking. I practiced my dramatic falling on the ground pretending I'm injured. Ah! Ow! Owie, owie! Ref! I practiced my victory dancing. I practiced until I was so tired. Wow, this is so fun.
Make sure you rest and then keep practicing. You know what they say. Practice makes...
Perfect. I know, practice makes perfect.
No, I was going to say practice makes you a hard worker. It's not about being perfect. It's important to work hard when you are going for your dreams.
Thanks, Mom. You're so wise.
Well, I mean, I used to be quite the athlete in my day. What?
Yeah, Mom. You've told us just a few times how good you were. Well, I'm gonna go play some more. See ya. Princess Tanya went for a walk through the forest near the castle. She had her special golden ball with her. Mom said I should rest, and my most favorite place to chill out is by the linden tree. There's this relaxing well. Sometimes I even make wishes on the well.
Hey, Princess Tanya, what's up? Seen any rainbows recently?
No, actually, I haven't. I've been kind of busy. Here, catch.
Oops, sorry. The whole no legs thingy makes playing soccer tricky.
That's okay. You're good at a lot of other things.
Aw, shucks. And you are really good at lots of stuff too, Princess. Like, obviously, you're a soccer star.
I'm doing my best. Watch this.
Uh-oh, it's about to fall in.
No! No! Oh no.
Oh, man.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! My golden ball! Princess Tanya lost her golden ball in the well. The sun tried his best to help.
Hey, Princess, here you go. Have some me shine. Get it? Me shine instead of sunshine.
It's no use, Mr. Sun. My ball is gone forever.
Well, maybe not forever. Cheer up.
How can I cheer up when my most favorite thing in all the land is gone, lost, vanished?
This is very sad. Maybe a little dramatic, but...
Who? Me? Dramatic? What?
Sorry, forget I said anything.
I'm just gonna go home. Ooh, interesting. Let's read another story. Come on. Chapter 2, here we go. Wiggle, snap, story time. Princess Tanya had gone back to the castle with no ball in hand. That afternoon, when it was tea time, Princess Tanya was sitting with her sisters and her mom. She was not her usual happy self. They could see something was wrong.
Princess Tanya, why the long face?
Yeah, you're eating your favorite chocolate biscuits. You should be so happy.
But I'm not happy. I'm way upset, you guys.
Yeah, we can tell. What gives?
I lost my most favorite golden ball. It fell in the well when I was practicing. And now what will I do? And how will I get serious skills if I don't have it? And it was my good luck charm. And I feel like I've lost a part of my soul. And I can't stop crying in the middle of everything. Even when I do my chores, it's like, here I am sweeping, but I'm so sad. Sweep, sweep, wah. That's so sad. And
Sweet daughter, take a deep breath.
sorry.
Now, why don't you go back to the well and see if you can get it back?
Okay, I'll try. So the princess went back to the well by the linden tree, and of course when she got there, no ball was in sight. She started crying again. Why?
Uh-oh, here we go again.
I'm sorry, Mr. Sun, and I'm sorry I was so rude to you yesterday. I just feel so sad.
I get it.
Why are you crying?
Mr. Sun, I just told you.
That wasn't me.
Huh? Then whose voice was that?
Hello? It's me.
Ah! You're talking, and you're a frog. You're a talking frog.
I mean, you were just talking to the sun, so...
Right, true. Anyways,
So why are you so sad? I could hear your cries from miles away.
well, yesterday my most favorite golden soccer ball fell into the well when I was trying to show the sun some really cool tricks.
That does sound like a problem.
It is, and now I don't know what to do.
I bet I could help.
That's sweet, but I don't really know how a tiny talking frog is gonna be able to get me a new golden ball.
Oh, I mean, I could go fetch your ball for you.
Really?
Yeah, I'm a really good swimmer. And you look like you're a good person. Who needs a helping hand? Poor flipper. What would you call this?
I'm not sure. So, are you gonna get my ball or not?
Absolutely.
Great, thanks. Wow, that is so cool.
Okay, but what do I get in return?
There's always a catch.
So?
Well, that is like my most favorite thing of all the things I have, so you can have my clothes, my pearls, my precious stones, even my golden crown.
Thanks, but I don't need all that fancy stuff.
Well, then, what can I offer you?
Friendship. I don't have any friends.
Huh?
You know this royal forest, this wishing well, these woods, they all get pretty lonely. I'd love to have a new friend. We could do lots of cool stuff together. If you say yes, I'll jump in and get your ball right now.
Well, I'm not quite sure what kind of companionship a frog can offer. They're kind of slimy, and don't they usually live in water? But I'm really desperate here. So, okay, you got yourself a deal.
Deal.
Ew. I mean, thanks. Princess Tanya watched as the frog took a running start and leapt into the well, and she waited, and waited, and waited. Then suddenly, the frog emerged to the surface of the water with a loud gasp of air.
Got it. Whoa, I'm your hero.
That is not my ball. My ball is golden colored and beautiful and so special to me.
Are you sure? You don't want to take a closer look? Maybe it's yours, but just got dirty.
Ah! Ew! OMG, what was that?
Sorry.
Oh, just a fish. Well, thank you so much for trying, Mr. Frog. Guess it's no use. My ball's gone forever. I guess I'll just move out of the castle and change my name and go start a little surf shop on the beach.
That sounds like a slight overreaction.
Maybe I am overreacting, but what am I gonna do? Let's go on another adventure. Come on. Chapter 3, here we go. Wiggle, snap, story time. Princess Tanya was sure she would never see her ball ever again. Wow, it's gone forever. I'll never get it back.
Hey, don't cry. If you start crying, then I'm gonna start crying, and then...
Let me try one more time, beautiful princess. If I can find it, you'll be my friend, right?
Yeah, sure, whatever, thank you. The frog dove down to the bottom of the well again to find the ball.
Aha! You said golden soccer ball, yeah? I also see a golden football, a golden baseball, a golden hockey puck. You want those too?
Oh, just the soccer ball's fine, thanks.
You sure? So many cool things down here.
Just the ball, thank you. Suddenly, there it was. That is amazing. Oh, thank you, thank you. I'm so happy I can give you a nice nod of thanks. See ya, frog dude.
Where are you going? You promised we'd be friends. You gave me a high five.
But Princess Tanya was so excited she forgot about her deal with the frog. She dribbled it all the way home.
Wait for me! You're running too fast. I can't keep up. Oh man, I should start working out.
Yay, my ball!
Princess!
The frog chased after Princess Tanya, but soon she was out of sight. Still, the frog wasn't gonna give up. All he wanted was to be her friend.
Seriously, that's the thanks I get. Better start heading towards the castle. This might take a while.
Meanwhile, Princess Tanya had already made it back to the castle. And she shoots! She scores!
Tanya, dear, please don't kick your soccer ball at the house.
Oh, sorry, Mom. I'll just practice my footwork. That night, Princess Tanya peacefully went to sleep, and she dreamt of the most magical things. Wow, this is so fun.
And there she goes, ladies and gentlemen. She's off. She's faster than a rocket ship.
I'm gonna make the winning goal.
She's doing it, folks. She's really doing it.
Watch out. Here I... Huh?
Hi.
Wait a minute. Princess Tanya woke up from her dream a little confused, but in a split second, she was fine again. She had her ball and it was all good. She was so glad she could sing. Tra-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la, I don't know the words to this song. It's a good day to be alive and maybe do some art projects and of course, play soccer. Oops, I don't want to be late for breakfast. The king, queen, and princess were all eating a big, wonderful breakfast. Fruit salad, sparkling cider, French toast with strawberries, sprinkles, and whipped cream. Princess Tanya's favorite.
Mmm, this is so yummy. I agree.
La 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 la. I love sprinkles and whipped cream and all these yummy things. Tra la 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 la.
You seem happy today.
I got my golden soccer ball back. Now I can practice forever and ever.
Congratulations! How'd you get it back?
Well, you see, I don't remember, I think. Suddenly, there was a knock on the door. I'll get it! Princess Tanya excitedly ran to the door as fast as she could. As she opened the door, she looked around but couldn't see anybody. When she looked down...
Hi, best friend.
It was the frog! Princess Tanya screamed and slammed the door shut.
What is it, dear?
Nothing.
Let me see. She's right. There's nothing there. Ew! Gross!
What's all the commotion? What's out there? Is it a giant?
Let's go on another adventure. Come on. Chapter 4, here we go. Wiggle, snap, story time. So the frog was outside the door. All the princesses had shrieked about seeing him at their house. But the king wanted to know what was going on.
What's all the screaming? It's so early in the morning. I haven't even finished my coffee for all this excitement.
There's a thing outside.
If it's not a giant, then is it a monster?
OMG, no, Dad. It's a frog.
A giant frog?
No, Dad. It's just a regular-sized frog. You really do need to drink some coffee.
Oh, that's a relief. I met a giant frog once. He was very rude. No table manners at all. He did keep the flies away, though.
More ice cream sundaes.
You didn't even say please.
Please give me ice cream sundaes.
That's not much better. I don't like your tone.
Never mind, I'm full.
Ugh, so rude.
That's so not cool.
Well, anyways, Tanya, what does the frog want from you?
Well, it's an interesting story. Do you remember when I lost my favorite golden ball?
Of course we remember. That happened literally yesterday. I asked you about it like a minute ago.
So when I went to the well, that frog offered to help me get my ball back. And he did. But I also made a promise.
A promise?
To a frog that talks?
My queen, a talking frog is the least of our worries now. Our daughter made a promise.
Yeah, and I promised him that we could be friends, but I'm not sure how I feel about that now.
What do you mean?
Well, he's a frog. We're so different. What will we even do together? I can't have afternoon tea with him or play soccer or bake cookies. He doesn't even have hands or feet, just like these web thingies. Outside the door, the frog wondered if saying something more poetic might get the royal family to open the door.
Youngest daughter of the king, open up the door for me. Don't you know what yesterday you said to me down by the well? Youngest daughter of the king, open up the door for me. Hello? I tried to rhyme. I thought it was sublime. Oh, there I go again. I didn't even mean to. Now I'm feeling blue.
I can't stop.
That was so funny.
Wow, that frog is quite poetic. How can you deny such a well-spoken creature?
Your mother is right, my dear daughter. You made a promise, and we are a family of promise keepers.
I honestly didn't think that a frog could live outside the water.
Of course they can. Frogs are amphibians. You should have paid more attention in school.
I mean, it must have taken him ages to get here. He is pretty tiny.
Maybe it's because your friendship really matters to him.
I just never saw myself being much of a frog person.
You must respect all living creatures in our kingdom. This frog did something very kind for you, from the bottom of his little froggy heart. And in this royal kingdom, being kind is very important.
Plus, I'm sure that the frog hops very high. He'd be a great buddy on trampoline day.
That's true.
You know we like you to make good choices, so it's up to you. What do you think would be the right thing to do?
Fine. I guess I'll be friends with the frog. I never thought I would say something like that out loud.
Give me a hug, new best friend.
Whoa! A talking frog!
OMG. I love it.
Oh, please, sister. You talk to your pet rabbit all the time. What? How did you know that? Your pet rabbit talks to us too. She told us you snore really loud and drool in your sleep. Do not. Do too. Mom!
Hello? Can I get a hand here?
Oh, sorry, Tanya. Come here, little frog. Why don't you give Tanya a little space?
Excuse me, I may look little, but I'm not a baby. I'm 30 years old.
30? Whoa! You're basically a grown-up.
Yeah, a real grown-up. Like, I used to have a job doing royal... Wait, never mind. Forget I said anything.
Doing what? What were you gonna say?
Nothing. Never mind. We are brand new friends. We don't need to be spelling out secrets right away, right, huh?
Okay, weird.
Hey, do you think there's something fishy with that frog? Fishy? I thought he was a frog. Now I'm all confused. No! Ugh! Fishy! Like hiding something? Like he said he had a job before. I didn't know frogs could work. I mean, there's no possible way he's like something other than a frog, right? Like a disguise. Nah.
Oh no! Let's go on another adventure. Come on! Chapter 5. Here we go. Wiggle, snap, story time. The princesses had been discussing their impression of their new friend.
maybe there's something more to this frog guy than meets the eye. Ooh, like something magical? You know I love magic.
Dear daughters, young friend, would you care to join us at the table?
Wait, if this is your dad, and you're a princess, then that means he's the king. Cool. Good day, Your Highness.
It's so nice to meet you. Let's eat.
Mr. Frog, we can pull up a chair for you. Or a lily pad, or a chair made out of lily pads. I'm sure we have one lying around somewhere.
Yeah, we make furniture out of leaves all the time. We made a lava lamp out of leaves. Cool. Now let's make a new bunny friend for Rabbit. Not sure that's a good idea. Rabbit keeps eating the friends we make him. Aw, he really doesn't understand. Maybe we should stop making Rabbit new friends out of his food.
That was so funny.
Thank you for your hospitality. I would be most delighted if we could share, Princess Tanya. I just love sharing food with friends.
I agree. The Queen and I share chocolate chip cookies at tea time every day.
Sure. Let me give you a lift.
So, Mr. Froggy, is it all right if I call you Mr. Froggy?
Well, my name is Prince. Prince. Like in Paw Prince. Definitely not Royal Prince or anything like that. Yeah, you can call me Paw Prince.
Well, we are quite happy to have you here, Paw Prince.
That's an interesting name.
Well, it's not like he would change the name his parents gave him. That would take a lot of paperwork. Didn't he mention before that he had a royal job?
I suppose we'll just need to get to know him more.
Tell us, Paw Prince, is there anything you'd like to eat?
I would be most happy to share anything that Princess Tanya is having.
Sure. Take whatever you'd like.
Ooh, those sprinkles look yummy.
I love sprinkles. Wow, this is so fun. That's cool.
But actually, would it be alright if we added some cinnamon to the whipped cream? I love cinnamon. It reminds me of my grandma's cookies.
Surely. Tanya, dear, can you ask the royal chef to make some special whipped cream with cinnamon in it?
Okay. Princess Tanya knew she had to try her best to keep her promise, so she went to the kitchen to ask the chef to make a special meal for her new froggy friend. Hello? Chef Flo?
Arr, ye may enter.
Hi, Chef Flo. Thanks for putting all the extra sprinkles in the breakfast today.
Aye, you're welcome, milady. What can I do for you?
We have a guest for breakfast, and, well, he wants something special.
I'm always glad to make special food for special guests. What would your new friend like?
He wants cinnamon in the whipped cream.
Is your new friend a frog, matey?
Yes, how did you know?
Oh, frogs are known to love cinnamon.
Oh, cool. But I don't know if I would call him my friend.
Why is that, Princess Tanya?
Well, he is a frog, and I'm a human, so I don't know how I'm gonna make this work.
You know, when I used to work on the ships, going back and forth to the old country, I met every type of creature you can imagine. I befriended mermaids. Come swim with us, Flo. I befriended the waves.
Ooh, this is so exciting.
Arr, can you take us to the North Pole?
Sure, make sure you wear a scarf. It's cold up there. Hold on tight.
Whoa! I befriended fish. I don't understand you, but I'm sure you're nice. One day, there was a huge storm. Me and the crew were afraid our ship would sink, or worse, lead us to the land of the dragons.
Wait, dragons? That actually sounds pretty cool.
You're right, dragons are awesome. Anyway, back to the story. Just when we thought things couldn't get any worse, a tornado approached.
The tornado! We're doomed!
The tornado was scary. It could have ripped our boat to shreds. But then I thought about my kindness rule.
What do you think is gonna happen next? Let's go on another adventure. Come on. Chapter 6. Here we go. Wiggle, snap, story time. So Chef Flo had been telling Princess Tanya about her kindness rule.
My kindness rule.
Your kindness rule?
Yes, my kindness rule.
Always be kind, even if it's a little scary or difficult, it's cool to be kind. Yeah, you've told me that once or twice before.
I've known you for a long time, Princess, and you've always been very accepting, which is a very princessly thing to be.
Aw, thanks.
Now back to the story. Well, I thought maybe if we were kind to the tornado, it would not hurt us. Ahoy, tornado! How are you doing today?
I'm not great. I have no friends. Everyone is afraid of me.
That's so sad.
That must be so tough.
Nobody takes time to get to know me. I just wish I had someone to talk to.
Well, I'll be your friend, Tornado.
You're not afraid of me?
Of course not. Would you like some stew?
I would love some. Hey, it seems like you're in a real jam with this storm. How about I use my wind to take you someplace safe?
Oh, like the beach? Please tell me the beach. I really want to go to the beach. I love making sandcastles, getting a suntan, drinking coconut water right from the coconut.
Sure, the beach it is.
That's awesome. Thank you, Tornado.
Please call me Stanley.
And so, the tornado picked up our ship and brought us safely to shore. To this day, me and Stanley have tea once a month. You see, Princess Tanya, just by taking a little extra time to talk to someone who is different than me, not only saved us from a really bad disaster, but I also made a new friend. Sometimes you can make a friend in the most unexpected places.
Gee, thanks, Chef Flo. That's really nice to hear. I mean, maybe the frog will turn out to be one of the greatest friends I've ever had. Aw, that's so sweet. Meanwhile, back at the table, Paw Prince the Frog was cracking the royal family up with hilarious wildlife jokes.
So I says to the guy, those aren't golf balls, they're lizard eggs.
Man, oh man, I haven't laughed like this in ages.
You are something else, Mr. Prince.
Now, tell me more about that volunteer work you've been doing.
Oh, well, we help people in the kingdom who need it.
Whipped cream with cinnamon coming through.
Sweet, literally.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie, that looks really good. And you're right. It smells just like my grandma's cookies too.
See, we have that in common.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Princess, I would be most delighted if you shared this special treat with me.
Sure. That's yummers.
Ooh, I want to try. Me too.
Well, I wouldn't mind a little smackerel of whipped cream.
We can all share.
So the whole royal family and the frog enjoyed sharing the frog's whipped cream and other treats too. They laughed and got to know each other more. When breakfast was over, Princess Tanya knew what she had to do. So, Paw Prince, you wanna stay and hang out? I have a soccer ball with your name on it. Oh, not literally your name. It's gold. Remember the gold soccer ball that you rescued for me?
Yeah, I know. Let's go.
We're coming too.
Ooh, this is so exciting. Hey, Paw Prince, think fast.
Ha! Nice kick, Princess.
The princesses and the frog had a lovely day. Not only did they play soccer, but they made necklaces out of real flowers. They went for a walk in the kingdom and tried fresh bread from the baker. They listened to some musicians playing in the town square.
This has been the best day ever.
Yeah, you know what? You're right. Today has been awesome.
See? It's cool to make new friends and make new memories.
You want to come back to the castle? It's family game night. Tonight is my pick, and I love Twister.
You had me at family game night. I'm in.
At night, after dessert, of course.
Oh, excuse me.
It was finally time for family game night. They played like a million rounds of Twister.
Right foot red.
My, oh my, you are so good at this game.
Yeah, well, frogs have sticky toes, so Twister is pretty much my jam. One more round?
Yes! Left hand yellow.
My favorite color.
Your favorite color is yellow?
OMG, your favorite color is yellow too?
See? BFFs for life. I knew it.
It was true. The more Tanya and Paw Prince spent time together, the more they realized they really did enjoy each other's company and had a lot in common.
Left foot green. Frog, you win again.
3, 2, 1.
Told you I was good at Twister.
Next time, we'll play chess.
What do you think is gonna happen next? Let's go on another adventure. Come on. Chapter 7, here we go. Wiggle, snap, story time. After a fun game of Twister, Tanya and Paw Prince the Frog got ready for bed. They got into their PJs, they brushed their teeth, and combed their hair. Even though it was almost bedtime, Princess Tanya didn't want the day to end. She was having so much fun with her new frog friend. I know. How about we paint our fingernails?
I'd love to, but I don't actually have nails.
That's okay. We can do face masks instead. This will exfoliate your pores.
Thank you. Sorry I'm so slimy. It's kind of a frog thing.
Tanya dear, time for bed. No staying up too late. You have a soccer game tomorrow.
Okay, but where should Paw Prince sleep?
I'm happy to sleep on the floor, or a wet rag if you have one.
Nonsense. Only the best spa guests.
Wait, I have an idea. And with that, Princess Tanya took the frog to the pool room. You could sleep in this. It's super comfy.
Thank you so much, Princess Tanya. I really had a nice day.
Me too. Oh, so cute. And thank you again for bringing my golden ball back.
You're welcome. You must really love that ball if you were willing to go through all this trouble just to get it back.
Yes, I do love my very special golden ball. We go way back.
Ooh, I love stories. Tell me more.
Sure. Once upon a time, a few years ago, when I was much younger, I never liked the same toys as my sisters. My family would give me dolls and super fancy things for my birthday, but I wasn't super into them.
What do I do with this? I tried other things like painting, reading fairy tales, and even go-karting. This traffic is terrible, but nothing excited me. I wanted to do something where I could move around and play with other kids. One weekend, my grandma and grandpa visited. They used to be king and queen before my mom and dad. Queen Grandma, King Grandpa.
Good morning, Tanya.
You've gotten so tall.
We're going to have so much fun today.
And we did. Grandpa helped me with arts and crafts, and Grandma drank tea.
Oh, that is so nice.
It's so nice outside today. I wish we could do something fun in the sun.
Yeah, play fun games outside.
I have an idea. Have you heard of soccer?
Huh? What's that?
It's a game where you run and kick a ball with your feet.
In some places, they call it football.
I want to try. So me and Queen Grandma played soccer for hours. I learned how to dribble, shoot, and score.
You did an amazing job, Tanya dear. Here, I have a present for you.
A present? I love presents. Wow, cool. Thank you, Queen Grandma. I can't wait to play with it.
Hey, pass it to me.
Okay.
I don't see my Queen Grandma and King Grandpa anymore, but I still have the ball and I play with it every day. And every time I play soccer, I think of my grandma.
Oh.
Oh no, why are you sad?
I'm not sad. I'm happy. That was a very nice story. It must be so great to have people in your life who are so kind. You are very lucky.
You're right. Anyway, good night, Paw Prince.
Good night, Princess.
That night, after Princess Tanya fell asleep, she had a very strange dream. Kids, what do you think is gonna happen next? Let's go on another adventure. Come on. Chapter 8, here we go. Wiggle, snap, story time. So Princess Tanya was having a really crazy dream. Wow, Paw Prince, you're really good at soccer.
Yes, we should be teammates for life. Do you like that idea?
I do. That sounds fun.
I do too.
Queen Grandma? Is that really you?
Yes, sweet Tanya. I am so proud of you.
I was just telling my new friend about you and all the good times we had together. I miss those times.
Me too, Tanya.
Me and Paw Prince are gonna be teammates for life.
I approve. And I now pronounce you goalie and center forward.
And then Princess Tanya woke up in a flash. Whoa, what a strange dream. I wonder what it means. That's so magical. Meanwhile, Paw Prince the Frog was having his own dilemma. He woke up before anyone else in the castle and went to see his friend Mr. Sun.
So, the thing is, son, time is running out.
What do you mean?
The spell that the witch put on me a long time ago that turned me from a prince into a frog for 10 years.
Oh, that spell. Go on.
Well, once I turned back into a prince, what if things change between me and Tanya?
What do you mean?
Like, we've become such good friends. I don't want to ruin a good thing.
I think Princess Tanya will understand.
And I don't want Tanya to only like me because I'm a prince. I'm more than just royalty. I want her to like me for me.
Tanya has a good heart. She will like you no matter what you look like.
So, Paw Prince, wait a minute, I just got that. Paw Prince? Like prince? Cause he's a royal prince? Whoa, this story is so crazy. Anyway, Paw Prince walked back to the castle and suddenly...
Whoa, 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 wow. Uh-oh, it's happening. The 10-year spell is over.
And there he was, the royal frog prince. The spell was broken. That prince is so handsome.
Whoa, I look good. I gotta get back to the castle before everyone wakes up. Oh! Ouch!
But all this ruckus was so loud that it woke up Tanya, and she came to the door to see if her friend the frog was okay. But she was in for a surprise. Oh, Paw Prince? I heard, Hey, what the? Who are you? You better stand back, mister. Yeah.
Tanya!
Hey, how do you know my name? Are you a spy?
No, Tanya, I know I look a little different, but it's me.
You're some sort of intruder in my house? I'm gonna call the cops in 30 seconds if you don't tell me what's going on here.
It's me, Paw Prince.
Paw Prince? Did you eat Paw Prince and now he's talking to me from inside your belly? Open your mouth. Let me see. I'll save you, Paw Prince.
No, I'm actual Paw Prince. I'm not a frog anymore.
So the prince explained the whole story to Princess Tanya. He told her about the spell and also apologized about hiding his true identity from her. This is crazy. But I mean, deep down, you are you no matter what.
So, you're saying we can still be friends?
Of course. So, friend, do you want to come to my soccer game this afternoon?
Yes, I'd love that.
Oh, so cute. Princess Tanya was playing really well at her game that day. The prince watched her and saw how passionate she was about soccer and how happy she seemed. He even loved her silly victory dance after she scored a goal. She was killing it. Then he realized something.
I really like Princess Tanya, and not just because she's a princess, but she is so kind, she's chasing her dreams, and she's a good friend. I think I love...
Dude, who are you talking to?
I was just practicing my poetry reciting. Roses are red, violets are blue. I really like picnics and ponies, and, stew. I'm working on it.
Okay, you're acting a little weird.
No, I just really like soccer.
Oh, yeah, me too. I mean, duh. And now that you're bigger, we can finally play together. So as you guys can tell, the prince was starting to have feelings for the princess, but he wasn't sure he was ready to tell her yet.
Yeah, we are still getting to know each other. I just gotta keep it cool. Yeah, so we should do something, or whatever. We could ride motorcycles.
Whee!
We could be cool and go to a concert. We could visit a cool ice sculpture. We could be casual and just like chill.
What? You've never said that you like those things. Seriously, why are you acting so weird and not like yourself?
Uh-oh, guys. What am I gonna do? Do I tell her?
Kids, what do you think is gonna happen next? Let's go on another adventure. Come on. Chapter 9. Here we go. Wiggle, snap, story time. Princess Tanya had just finished her soccer game when the prince was acting really weird, but she didn't know why. Now that my game's over, what do you want to do, Paw Prince?
Actually, I think I can tell you now. My real name isn't Paw Prince. It's actually Prince Jeremy.
Oh man, I'm so used to calling you Paw Prince. Oh, Paw Prince. I get it.
Hey, how about I give you a ride home?
You can do that?
Yeah, now that I'm a human again, I can get us a carriage.
Wow, cool. Can you teach me to whistle like that?
Sure, the first step to being able to whistle is not being a frog.
Let me try. That was hilarious.
Nailed it. Come on, let's go.
So, since you're a prince, where's your kingdom?
Pretty close to here. I haven't been there in so long since I became a frog. I should probably let my parents know I'm a human again.
Well, why don't we go to your kingdom? You can tell your parents you're okay, and maybe you can show me things you like to do for fun there.
Yeah, my parents are probably so worried. I'm like 10 years past my curfew.
But let's stop at my castle first so I can change out of my soccer gear. I probably smell like a soccer field.
I think you smell just fine. Wonderful even. I mean, yeah.
Princess Tanya and Prince Jeremy arrived at her castle to find her family outside playing Twister again.
Right hand green.
Does it count if I put my hand on the grass? That's green. Hi, Tanya. And other person? Who's that?
It's Paw Prince. Turns out he's a real prince who was cursed by a witch.
I'm Prince Jeremy.
Oh, I always knew I liked you, Paw Prince.
Mom, Dad, we're gonna go visit Jeremy's parents for a bit, but I promise we won't be back after dark.
Of course, dear.
Princess Tanya went into her room and got ready to go to the Princess Kingdom. This is so strange. I usually don't care what I wear, but I feel like I have to look so nice for the prince today. Why am I so nervous? Maybe I like him? Oh my gosh, I like him. Ah! But after a short time, Princess Tanya pulled herself together and went outside to meet Prince Jeremy. That looks so beautiful.
Wow, Princess Tanya, you look fantastic. I mean, you always do. Forget I said anything.
Aw, thanks. As the carriage rode off towards Prince Jeremy's kingdom, Princess Tanya felt her eyes began to grow heavy. It had been a long day. I'm just gonna catch some Z's for a sec. Oh, don't mind me. I'm so glad we're gonna be teammates for life.
Me too. We make a great team, like the sun and the moon, or the grass and flowers, or a BF and GF.
Yeah, just like that. Meanwhile, Prince Jeremy also had a lot on his mind.
I just don't know what to do. Should I tell her how I feel? What if she doesn't feel the same? It might mess up our friendship. I would rather have Princess Tanya in my life as a friend than not at all.
But little did Prince Jeremy know that Princess Tanya wasn't asleep at all. She had heard everything he said. Oh my gosh, should I tell him that I heard him say that?
Princess Tanya, are you awake?
Oh, yes, I'm awake now. I just woke up this very second and not any earlier than that.
Okay, well, we're here in my kingdom.
As Princess Tanya and Prince Jeremy stepped out of the carriage, they were greeted with a beautiful sight. Wow, this place is amazing. I could live here forever.
Maybe one day you could.
What do you mean?
I mean, I don't know. What do you mean?
Nothing. I mean, what? Kids, what do you think is gonna happen next? Let's go on another adventure. Come on. Chapter 10, here we go. Wiggle, snap, story time. So Tanya and Jeremy had just arrived at his kingdom, and it was pretty cool. They were greeted by some adoring fans from the town.
Prince Jeremy, is that you?
You are all grown up. How handsome you are.
Your parents are gonna be so happy you're home.
Aw, thank you all.
And who is this beautiful friend you have with you?
Beautiful. Is she beautiful? Oh, yeah, she is. I just noticed. This is Princess Tanya.
Hello, we're so happy you're here.
But then, suddenly, Prince Jeremy heard a familiar voice.
Jeremy! Young Jeremy, is that you?
Heinrich?
Prince! My dear Prince Jeremy! My oh my, you are tall!
Heinrich! It's been far too long. Princess Tanya, this is my family's butler and our dear friend, Heinrich.
It's so nice to meet you.
But what's happened to you?
Well, the day you left us, do you remember?
Yep, we were playing croquet.
4! But when I came back, you were gone, vanished. And I called and called after you for hours.
I'm so sorry.
That's so sad.
Let the sadness be over.
Why? I'm feeling so many emotions.
My heart is happy again now that you've returned, Prince Jeremy.
Yay! Hey, since we are celebrating, think we can go see my parents?
Why, of course!
The reunion of Prince Jeremy and his parents was one for the record books. There was laughter, tears, stories, and all-around happiness. Oh, Queen Charlotte and King Liam, it's so cool to meet you, and becoming friends with your son has been so special.
Well, you guys came on the perfect day. Tonight is our annual ice cream dance party.
We'd love for you to join.
I love dancing.
That night, at the ice cream dance party, Princess Tanya and Prince Jeremy had a blast. He introduced her to old friends. They looked up at the stars. They danced. They ate tons of ice cream sundaes. They even kicked a soccer ball around. And they danced some more. I'm having so much fun. I just wish my family was here to experience this too. But what Tanya didn't know was that Prince Jeremy had already secretly planned a big surprise. All of a sudden, some familiar faces showed up at the dance party.
We're here. You know we can't miss a party. We have FOMO.
Ooh, I like to shake it, shake it.
We came as soon as we heard the word ice cream.
Yay, I'm so happy. Ah, Prince Jeremy, you planned this?
Well, yeah.
Thank you so much.
Princess Tanya?
Yeah?
The thing is, I wanted to invite your family here so that they could be together with my family and we could all share in this special moment.
What special moment?
Well, the thing is, when the witch put that spell on me to become a frog, the catch was that whoever I was hanging out with when the spell was broken was who I should marry.
And who were you hanging out with?
You! But it's not just because of the spell. Since the moment I met you, there was something special about you. And the more we became friends, I knew I was falling in love with you. And I want to marry you and live happily ever after.
That's a lot. I really like you too, but we kind of just met not too long ago. Maybe we should start by going on a date.
You're right. I like that idea.
And that night, everyone was so happy and relieved to be together. The two families danced the night away. And little secret, Princess Tanya and Prince Jeremy did get married. And they merged their two kingdoms together. And all the people lived together in harmony. And of course, they all love playing soccer together. And you know what? They lived happily ever after. That was such a great ending. Thanks for coming to Storytime. See you next time. Bye. Excuse me. Pardon me. Coming through. Whoops. Can I speak to your manager?
That would be me.
What are you doing?
I'm drawing my memoir. Here's me as a baby making daisy chains in the garden. Here's me as a teenager listening to rock music. And here is me as a young man fighting a jabberwock.
Oh, I've heard of that one.
Good. Usually nobody's heard of it.
I've heard of it.
So that makes two people who know of my adventures now. You and nobody.
What? Hi kids, I'm Miss Booksy and this is Storytime. Today we're reading Alice Through the Looking Glass. Chapter 1, here we go. Wiggle, snap, story time. Parlor was where I studied books and poems and maps. And it's where I would play chess with my two best pals, Kitty and Snowball. Meow. Alice had just called checkmate. That means I'm about to win, Kitty. I'm very sorry, but you just aren't playing very well. Have you been practicing? Meow. Really? Every night you practice? I don't believe you. And Snowball, you aren't even paying attention. Meow. Oh, sure, just play with your yarn. Oh, so cute. Why are you so naughty? I ought to toss you through the looking glass. Meow. What's a looking glass? It's a mirror, silly cat. Alice showed her kittens the giant mirror. See, there's another world in there. I think everything is backwards over there, but nobody really knows for sure. No one has ever even gone through. Snowball bopped her ball of yarn and it went rolling through the looking glass. Snowball, go get it. Meow. You kittens are so adorable, but not very good at tricks. I guess I'll just have to go get it myself. Whoa, cool. I'm here. Look, Snowball, Kitty, I'm through the looking glass. I guess they can't hear me. I suppose I never did hear anything from the other side before. Now where's that yarn? It's funny. I would have expected it to look the same over here, but it doesn't. Wow, this is so fun. Hey, it's summer here. On the other side, it was winter. There's a chessboard, just like mine.
I don't know.
Are the pieces moving?
Where's my kitten? Oh, Kitty, where are you?
They're talking. Look, the red queen piece is yelling at the white king.
You've lost my kitten, you rat.
I did no such thing.
Oh, she has a kitten too. It must be the tiniest kitten. I should help.
Ah! Giant!
Put us down!
Shh, I won't hurt you. I want to help you find your kitten. But Alice didn't realize that because she was so big, her voice sounded quite scary to the little king and queen. What they heard was,
I won't hurt you.
Oh, that makes sense.
Let go of us!
Oh, okay.
Ah!
Geez, I was only trying to help. They didn't even say thank you. Then Alice saw a great big book. What's this? Yabba da 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 da. Huh? Oh, it's backwards. Because everything looks backwards in mirrors, I'll just hold it up to the looking glass and then I'll be able to read it. Jabberwocky? What's that? Beware the Jabberwock, my son. The jaws that bite, the claws that catch. Beware the Jub-Jub bird and the frimiest Bandersnatch. I wonder what a Jub-Jub bird looks like. And what the heck is a Bandersnatch? He took his vorpal sword in hand. Long time the maxim foe he sought. So rested he by the tum-tum tree. I bet a tum-tum tree has all kinds of yummy things inside and growls when it's hungry. Ooh, this is so exciting! The Jabberwock with eyes of flame came whiffling through the tulgey wood and burbled as he came. 1, 2, 1, 2, and through the vorpal blade went snicker-snack. Snicker-snack. And hast thou slain the Jabberwock? Come to my arms, my beamish boy. Oh, frabjous day, Callooh-Callay, he chortled in his joy. Oh, frabjous day? Who says that? I think that was a very good poem, but I'm not sure I understood it. But I am positive I would not like to meet any Jabberwockies. Actually, I should probably go back to my side of the looking glass. No Jabberwockies there. But then again, maybe I should explore a little. It does look like a really nice day outside. Alice started for the stairs and then realized she wasn't walking, but floating down them. Whoa! She floated down the stairs and to the door. Okay, this definitely never happened on the other side of the looking glass. Ooh, interesting. Let's read another story, come on. Chapter 2, here we go. Wiggle, snap, story time. Hey, this is kind of like Wonderland. I just floated like a feather into this lovely but giant flower garden. And things that don't usually talk and walk are talking and walking. I better not eat any weird cookies or follow any rabbits.
Or pick any flowers.
What?
I said do not pick the flowers.
Are you really a flower?
Yes, I am, and I prefer not to be picked.
Oh, of course. I would never. May I ask, how did you learn to talk?
How did you learn to talk?
I suppose my parents taught me. I don't really remember. I was just a baby. Can all flowers talk?
Yeah, but we usually wait until spoken to.
That's so magical.
What kind of flower are you?
I'm not a flower.
Your petals are so strange.
This is my hair.
And look, she has 2 stems. How odd.
Alice didn't like being made fun of, so she changed the subject. Do any other plants talk?
The tree says bow wow.
That's why its branches are called boughs.
Oh,
You didn't know that?
Stop teasing our guest. They know I can't reach them. If I could, I would bop them and pull their petals.
allow me. If you don't be quiet, I'll pick you. Ah! Alice tried to change the subject again to something nicer than daisy pulling. How is it you can all talk so well? I've been in many gardens before, but none of the flowers could talk.
Put your hands down and feel the ground. Then you'll know why.
Okay. It's very hard, but I don't see what that has to do with anything.
In most gardens, they make the flower beds too soft, so the flowers all fall asleep.
Oh, I would have never thought of that.
Well, you don't look very smart.
I never saw a flower that looked sillier.
That's so not cool.
Enough! I'm sorry, they've never seen anything like you. But that's no excuse to be rude.
Definitely not. So if they've never seen anything like me, does that mean I'm the only person around here?
Well, there is one other thing in the garden that can move around like you. She's very red, like a rose.
I think I'll go look for her. Maybe she could show me around.
Good luck.
Alice said goodbye and began to walk away when she heard a very strange, very tiny sound. What's that? It sounds like it's coming from below my feet.
Eek! Don't you see the sign?
Keep off the grass?
Yeah. Step off, Bigfoot.
Oh, I'm sorry. Alice hopped off the grass and onto the stone path. I guess I'll have to be careful around here. Stones don't have feelings, do they?
No, you're good.
Okay, thanks. I'll just stick to the stones. Bye!
Bow wow.
Alice walked along the path looking for the red girl that Tiger Lily had described. There she is! Yoo-hoo! Hello!
Call me Your Majesty.
I'm sorry, Your Majesty. Oh, you're the Red Queen, aren't you? But you were so tiny before. Don't you remember when I held you in my hand?
You're talking nonsense, and you should curtsy when you see a queen.
Right. Well, that was weird. Your Majesty, I was wondering if you could tell me how to get up that hill?
Come with me.
The queen began to run, and Alice followed, but soon she realized they were just running in circles.
Faster! 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 Faster!
I'm getting dizzy!
Faster! And stop.
Ugh. I've never felt so dizzy and wobbly and whoa.
Are you thirsty? Here, have a cookie.
Alice took the cookie just to be polite, even though she knew it would only make her thirstier.
Better?
I'm still thirsty, but hey, we're on a hilltop. And look, the land is separated into perfect squares, just like a chessboard. I want to play.
Just move from square to square. If you get lost, ask a knight for help. And if you see the king, be sure to curtsy.
I will. Thanks. And just like that, the Red Queen was gone, as if she had been picked up and placed elsewhere. I forgot to ask if she found her kitten. Oh well, time to go play. Let's go on another adventure. Come on. Chapter 3, here we go. Wiggle, snap, story time. If this is all a big game of chess, I wonder what piece I could be. I would like to be a queen, naturally. Queens can move anywhere on the board and go farther than any game pieces. I definitely wouldn't want to be a pawn. They can only move one step at a time. Boring. And they can only go forward. Sometimes you just gotta go side to side, like when you're line dancing or playing tennis. wonder why there are kings and queens in chess, but no princes or princesses. Anyway, let's go see if there's anyone around who can tell me the rules of real-life chess. Everything looks the same. Oh, but there's a train. Maybe that's how I get to the next square.
All aboard!
Wow, this is so fun.
Ticket, please.
I don't have a ticket.
Ticket, please.
I still don't have one.
Just give him your ticket.
How about this? I got it from the Red Queen.
Thank you. Have a nice day.
Why are you looking at me through binoculars?
Is that better?
I'm still confused.
How about now?
Have you lost your eyeglasses or something?
I never had any. I'm a butterfly. And nearly all butterflies are nearly blind.
Oh, I didn't know.
A butterfly with eyeglasses. Who ever heard of such a thing?
But you have... Never mind.
Ticket, please.
But I already gave you a cookie.
Ticket, please.
And I told you I don't have a ticket.
Well then, you must leave the train.
You want me to jump?
Go ahead and jump. Use your wings.
Easy for you to say, Madam Butterfly. Oh, To stop train, pull here. Okay. Gotta go. Bye. That is amazing. Looks like I'm in a new chess square. Okay, where to next? Oh, this way to the house of Tweedledum and Tweedledee. Hey, I've heard of them before. They're in a nursery rhyme. Oh, hi Tweedledee. Hi Tweedledum.
If you're here for our autographs, don't bother.
We don't have a pen.
And we don't know how to write.
Oh, well, that's all right. I just came to say hello. I'm just wandering around this place, and you're the first people I actually know. Well, you know what I mean.
From the nursery rhyme? That's all made up pretend stuff.
It's just silly. Wait, how does it go again?
Allow me. Tweedledum and Tweedledee agreed to have a battle.
Not true.
For Tweedledum said Tweedledee had spoiled his nice new rattle.
I never even had a rattle.
Just then flew down a monstrous crow, as black as the tar barrel.
I've never even seen a crow round these parts.
Which frightened both the heroes so, they quite forgot their quarrel.
And we don't get frightened, because we are so very brave.
Crow!
Oh wait, brother, that's just a little butterfly.
Phew, we're safe.
That was hilarious. Good thing you guys are so brave.
So you like poems and rhymes, huh?
Yes. Well, some poems. I didn't really get the one about the Jabberwocky with the Jub birds and the Frabjous Joy and whatnot. And I definitely did not like the one about the Knave of Hearts either. Long story.
Oh, good idea. I'll read a long poem.
Oh, I hope it's not too long. I should probably be going.
Shh, Tweedledee, start the poem. This is a really good poem, and Tweedledee is amazing at reciting poetry.
What's that, Tweedledum?
I said you are amazing at reciting poetry, Tweedledee.
Oh, thanks, Tweedledum.
No problem, Tweedledee.
Action!
What? Oh, yes.
Finally.
Shh. Ladies and gentlemen, Tweedledee and Tweedledum Productions present The Walrus and the Carpenter.
Let's go on another adventure. Come on. Chapter 4, here we go. Wiggle, snap, story time.
The Walrus and the Carpenter. The sun was shining on the sea, shining with all his might. And this was odd because it was the middle of the night.
That's right, I do whatever I want.
Alice, you be the moon.
Okay. Yes, it's very rude of the sun to come and spoil my fun.
The sea was wet as wet can be. The sands were dry as dry. You could not see a cloud because no cloud was in the sky. No birds were flying overhead. There were no birds to fly.
Not even any scary crows.
Thank goodness for that. Okay, now you guys be the walrus and the carpenter.
Okay. Wow, that is so cool. If all this sand were only cleared away, it would be grand.
Oh, oysters, come and walk with us. I do beseech. A pleasant walk, a pleasant talk along the briny beach.
4 young oysters hurried up, all eager for the treat. Their coats were brushed, their faces washed, their shoes were clean and neat.
And this was odd because, they hadn't any feet.
4 other oysters followed them, and yet another 4. And thick and fast they came at last, and more, and more, and more, all hopping through the frothy waves, all scrambling to the shore.
A loaf of bread is what we chiefly need. Now if you're ready, oysters dear, we begin to feed.
But not on us, the oysters cried, turning a little blue. After such kindness, that would be an awful thing to do.
Oh no, I just remembered at the end, the walrus and the carpenter eat all the oysters. Poor little oysters.
Yes, and it's especially sad because I don't think oysters are very tasty.
You're spoiling my poem.
Maybe we should change it to be about peanut butter and jelly sandwiches.
Okay.
Sounds good to me. Now let's get back to the poem.
Whoa, this place is crazy. Oh, oysters. I mean PB&Js. You've had a pleasant run. Shall we be trotting home again?
And their answer, there was none. And that was not odd because they'd eaten every one. The end.
See? Much better that we changed it to peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Hey, I think it's gonna rain.
Not under here.
Hey, what's this?
Why, it's a rattle, just like your nursery rhyme.
And it's spoiled.
It's just an old rattle, Tweedledum. Get over it.
No, it's not old. It was brand new, Tweedledee, and you spoiled it.
I thought you said that nursery rhyme about you was all made up.
Prepare to battle, Tweedledee.
No, you prepared a battle, Tweedledum.
I think I know how this ends. Just like the nursery rhyme. It was so nice to meet you, Tweedledum and Tweedledee. I'll just be going now.
Okay.
We really are brave.
Right, I know. See ya. Hey, it's the White Queen.
Alice, I've been looking everywhere for you.
Let's go on another adventure. Come on. Chapter 5. Here we go. Wiggle, snap, story time.
I've been looking everywhere for you.
For me? Uh-oh, did I do something wrong?
Not yet.
Huh? What will I do?
I'm not yet sure, but you certainly will do something wrong at some point.
Oh no, I hope not.
Anyway, I needed to find you because there is a bee on my face and I can't swat it away.
Alice looked and looked, but she just didn't see a bee on the White Queen's face at all. Your Majesty, there's no bee on your face.
But there will be a bee, and when it is there, I will need you to swat it off.
You want me to swat a bee off your face in case a bee lands on your face later?
Yes, except a bee will land on my face.
You can see the future? Wow, that's so cool. What's my future? Am I gonna marry a prince, or have a high-powered job at a major law firm, or finally learn how to play a trumpet? Aw, that's so sweet.
You're a silly girl. I don't see the future. I just remember the future.
How can you remember something that hasn't happened yet?
In the looking glass, time doesn't work the same way. You silly folks on your side of the glass can only remember backwards. But in the looking glass, you can remember backwards and forwards.
That doesn't make sense to me.
We are like a swing going back and forth and up and down. But your world is like a slide. You can only remember things one way.
And sure enough, while the White Queen explained this to Alice, a bee landed on her face. Your Majesty, a bee has landed on your face.
Exactly as I remembered.
Hold still while I swat it away.
Ouch, Alice, that hurts.
I haven't done anything yet.
But you will. You will slap me to get the bee away, and it will hurt. Shame on you.
I'm just gonna go with this.
Wow, rude.
Sorry, I just can't seem to figure out what is considered right and wrong here. The looking glass is a strange place. As Alice turned back around to face the White Queen, she found that the queen was no longer a queen at all. Whoa, this place is crazy. Your Majesty, did you turn into a sheep? I'm sorry, I don't speak sheep. Ba, 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 ba. As Alice bawed back at the sheep, she realized that by speaking in its own language, she was able to understand what the sheep was saying. Ba.
Yes, I own a shop just around the corner. Would you like to come see it?
Ba. I wonder what they have here. I would love to buy an umbrella for the rain, or a crown for my head, or even a I Heart Looking Glass t-shirt. Oh, right. Bah.
We have lots of things for sale. Actually, it's mostly soup. Would you like soup?
Bah.
Goose, where are the vegetable soups? Hey, we got them in the vegetable soup aisles.
Of course. Where else would they be? Maybe I just shouldn't get anything today. I don't think I even brought my purse with me into the looking glass. Oh, I know. Do you know how to get to the next row of the chessboard?
Nope.
Oh, I know. I can find out how to get to the next part if I climb this tree. Maybe then I'll be high enough to see where I can go next. And so Alice hoisted herself onto the tree that housed the general store and climbed. She climbed higher and higher and higher and higher and refused to look down. It's okay, Alice. Got this, girl. Work those arms. And don't look down. As Alice looked down, she noticed something peculiar. Even though she had been climbing for many minutes, she was no further off the ground than she had been before. What? No, that can't be. And yet, the general store and the knitting sheep were gone. Instead, she was in a different place. This place is so backwards. The queen turned into a sheep, which I could only understand if I bawed, and that crab was named Goose, and I have no idea where I am. Suddenly, Alice heard a peaceful voice from overhead.
I know where you are, child.
Who's that?
You're almost to the next square. All you have to do is pass the gate of this wall up ahead. It's guarded by all the king's horses and all the king's men know, so be polite and be careful.
You're a talking egg?
Yeah, on top of that, I know a lot of languages. I can speak human, I can speak egg, I can speak looking glass, I can speak nonsense.
I heard a poem today that was all nonsense. I didn't understand any of it.
Maybe I can help. My apologies, I never introduced myself. My name is Humpty Dumpty.
Wait, you're Humpty Dumpty? As in the Humpty Dumpty? Oh my gosh, this is so cool. What do you think is gonna happen next? Let's go on another adventure. Come on. Chapter 6. Here we go. Wiggle, snap, story time.
So, you've heard my name before.
Yes, you're really famous where I'm from. And there's a song about you and everything.
That sounds nice. Can you recite it to me?
Of course. Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. All the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty together again.
I would clap, but I don't have hands.
That's okay.
I hope it's just a silly rhyme and not a prophecy. My wall is my happy place. It keeps my chakras aligned.
You sound like you're speaking nonsense again, like that Jabberwocky poem I read earlier.
I told you I'm fluent in nonsense. I can maybe help translate it for you.
Wow, this is so fun. Yay!
Do you remember how the entire Jabberwock poem went?
Beware the Jabberwock, my son. The jaws that bite, the claws that catch. Beware the Jubjub bird and the Frimius Bandersnatch. He took his vorpal sword in hand. Long time the maxim foe he sought. So rested he by the tum-tum tree. The Jabberwock with eyes of flame came whiffling through the tulgey wood and burbled as he came. 1, 2, 1, 2, and through the vorpal blade went snicker-snack. And hast thou slain the Jabberwock? Come to my arms, my beamish boy. O frabjous day, Kaloo-Kalay, he chortled in his joy.
What a strange poem, but it makes perfect sense to me. Which part of that did you not understand?
Long time the man's own foe he sought. What does that mean?
Manxome is a combo of manly and buxom. Many of the words in this poem are created by putting existing words together and making a new word out of it. That's a portmanteau.
Bless you.
Now burbled, that must be bleating, murmuring, and warbling all at once. What a multitasker. Respect.
And frabjous?
Fabulous and joyous, like all days should be.
Wow, I guess the poem makes more sense when you think of it that way.
I love poems. Can I recite one for you?
Is it gonna take a while?
I'll tell you the short version. I sent a message to the fish. I told them this is what I wish. The little fishes of the sea, they sent an answer back to me. The little fish's answer was, we cannot do it, sir, because...
Because why?
That's the end of the poem.
Well, that was pointless. I'm gonna go to the gate. Bye, Humpty Dumpty.
It's cool. I can wait here for someone else to put me upright.
Oh, it's open. That's easy enough. Whoa. How are they ever gonna get out of this one? Excuse me, pardon me, coming through. Whoops. Can I speak to your manager?
That would be me.
What are you doing?
I'm drawing my memoir. Here's me as a baby making daisy chains in the garden. Here's me as a teenager listening to rock music. And here is me as a young man fighting a Jabberwock.
Oh, I've heard of that one.
Good. Usually nobody's heard of it.
I've heard of it.
So that makes two people who know of my adventures now. You and nobody.
What? Nobody isn't a person.
Yes, he is. He's standing right there.
There's nobody there.
Exactly. See? You get it. You get me.
Hello, King.
Hello, my messengers. Who did you see on the road ahead?
Nobody.
That can't be right. Nobody is right here.
We do have news, though.
It's so peculiar that you both speak together at the exact same time.
Thank you. We've been practicing a long time. We've got this routine down pat.
That's very impressive.
You humble us. This is merely a testament to what you can do with hard work and also a nearby dance studio to practice synchronizing in. Did we mention we also have a dancing routine?
You did not.
Well, here goes nothing.
That's not much of a dance.
But it's choreographed perfectly.
I guess that's true.
Anyway, we came to tell you what's ahead. It appears there's a fight brewing.
A fight? Oh no!
Who's fighting?
Them.
Them?
Oh, them. They're always fighting. It's very rude of them to fight.
Oh, can someone please explain to me what's going on here?
We're sorry, we should have clarified. The them we are fighting is the lion and the unicorn.
Whoa, a lion and a unicorn in the same place? What are they fighting over?
My crown.
Why are they fighting each other if you have the crown?
They're not very smart.
If you would like, we'll tell you all about them.
Yes, please. What do you think is gonna happen next? Let's go on another adventure. Come on. Chapter 7, here we go. Wiggle, snap, story time. I can't wait to hear all about the lion and the unicorn.
We shall tell the tale. The lion and the unicorn were fighting for the crown. The lion beat the unicorn all around the town. Some gave them white bread, some gave them brown. Some gave them plum cake and drummed them out of town.
So does the one that wins the fight win the crown?
No, it's my crown.
Come this way.
And so Alice followed her new companions along the path until they came upon a small town. A huge crowd was gathered around the center of the town square. OMG, I love it!
Check. Check.
Now, friends, let's take a break for refreshments. Bread for everyone.
Bread isn't a great refreshment.
There is also plum cake.
Ugh.
Thank you.
feel like I'm too full to eat anything.
You ate too much plum cake.
But I didn't eat any cake.
Yes, but you will. And when you do, you will have eaten so much that you are full now.
The rules of the looking glass are so annoying. That's it. I'm gonna find the next square. So Alice walked away from her companions and soon found herself in a colorful forest filled with jubjub birds, tum-tum trees, and a cute little duck.
Yow.
When out of nowhere appeared a figure, a white knight.
I'm here to rescue you.
Rescue me? From what?
I don't know. I'm a white knight. That's just what I do.
Oof, that's gotta hurt. Oh, are you okay?
Of course. That's the only proper way to dismount a horse.
I respectfully disagree.
I will accompany you to the next square, but that's as far as I can go.
That's fine. I don't mind your company. Alice and the White Knight walked through the colorful forest. Although the knight did keep falling off his horse, and Alice did need to help him up several times. You're not very good at riding horses, I see.
I'm the best rider there is in the looking glass.
Hey, what's that you got there?
It's something I invented. It's a pouch that I can keep sandwiches in, but unlike other pouches, it faces down so that the rain can't get in it.
But if the opening is on the bottom, won't the sandwiches fall out?
Yes, but it does keep the pouch dry.
What's the point of carrying it if you can't put anything in it?
But if I could put something in it, it would be dry.
I think your invention needs some work. Have you invented anything else?
Yes, I've invented something that keeps your hair from falling out.
That is amazing!
See, hair always falls out because it always hangs down, because of gravity. But if hair always hung up, then it wouldn't fall out because it would just fall up.
I don't think that's how it works.
And so you train your hair to grow around this stick so that your hair always falls up and never falls out.
I don't think gravity is why people lose hair.
Well, what is it then?
Aging, stress.
This is where I must leave you.
Oh, thank you for walking me through the forest. I'll have to check out some of your inventions sometime.
Before you go, may I tell you a poem?
Sure, I guess. Is it a long one? I've heard a lot of poems today.
This poem is called I Give Thee All, I Can No More. I tell thee everything I can, there's little to relate. I saw an aged man, a-sitting on a gate. Who are you, aged man, I said, and how is it you live? And his answer tricked through my head, like water through a sieve. He said, I look for butterflies that sleep among the wheat. Hey, wake up! The poem's not over yet.
Oh, sorry. You know what? I think I'd better go and get to the end of the chessboard. It's been a long day.
Very well then. Goodbye.
I did it! I'm here! Maybe they'll let me be queen now. Oh my gosh! What is that on my head? Kids, what do you think is gonna happen next? Let's go on another adventure. Come on! Chapter 8, here we go. Wiggle, snap, story time. Something's on my head. It's heavy. It's... A crown? I mean, a crown! I did it! I'm a queen now! Alice was overcome with so much joy that she began dancing and talking to herself. What am I gonna do now that I'm queen? I guess I can drink tea and be friends with everyone, and everyone will like me because I'm queen! And I can talk to anyone I want to, whenever I want. And they'll say, hello, your majesty, and I'll say, oh, Liz, your majesty was my mother's name. That was so funny. She was having so much fun on her own, she didn't even notice when some familiar faces approached.
I do say you are very silly.
Are you talking to yourself? Queens don't talk to themselves. They talk to their subjects. Subjects?
Yes?
Tell this young lady to stop talking to herself.
Stop talking to yourself.
Thank you.
Now, Red Queen, I would like to invite you to Alice's queen party this afternoon.
You're throwing me a queen party? That's so fun.
Oh no, dear, you're throwing the party. We're just the guests.
Oh, I like parties and I like throwing parties, but I don't like throwing parties without anyone telling me that I'm throwing a party.
We just told you now. Your party is very soon. I hope you've prepared enough snacks for all of us.
We love snacks.
Peanut butter and jelly sandwiches that are cut into triangles.
Oh no, how am I gonna do all this in just a few minutes? Oh, I have an idea. Subjects?
Yes?
Can you help me set up a party for myself? There must be PB&Js cut into triangles and lots of flowers like tiger lilies and daisies and butterflies and rattles and oysters and crabs and eggs and plum cake. Wow, that is so cool.
Oh dear. Watching all these subjects work makes me so sleepy. Alice, can you sing me a lullaby?
I would, but I'm afraid I don't know any lullabies.
What a silly thing to be afraid of.
I'm not afraid of that. I'm just saying that I don't know any.
Here, I'll teach you one. Hush-a-bye, lady, in Alice's lap. Till the feast's ready, we've time for a nap. When the feast's over, we'll go to the ball. Red Queen and White Queen and Alice and all.
That was really nice. But the White Queen was already asleep. In fact, both queens had fallen asleep. Guys, Your Majesties, does this mean that the party's off?
Queen Alice! Queen Alice! Give us a speech!
Speech? Oh dear, I didn't prepare anything. I hope I say something eloquent. Let's keep reading.
Oh, looking glass creatures, quoth Alice, draw near. 'Tis an honor to see me, a favor to hear. 'Tis a privilege high to have dinner and tea, along with the Red Queen, the White Queen, and me.
More! Speak more, Queen Alice! No pressure!
Oh, wow, no pressure, huh? Being a queen sure is more work than I thought.
Now really, dear, you're being very rude to your subjects.
They want to hear you speak. Won't you satisfy them?
I don't know what to say. I already said some words to them, or at least I think I did, and they want more from me.
Being a queen means always having to give.
But I want to do what I want.
You can still do that, although people may not like you as much.
I thought being a queen would be more fun.
That's preposterous!
Just because we're the most powerful players in the game doesn't mean we can do anything. We can only move in 8 directions, not infinitely.
I want to move in infinite directions. I want to be able to go wherever I want on the chessboard.
Well, you'll have to make your own way. But in the looking glass, you can either be a queen or you can be you. Never both.
You decide who you want to be.
How about that? Does a queen pull a tablecloth off of her tables? I bet not. Oh no. I already told you all, I don't speak nonsense. I don't understand the Jabberwocky poem or most of your other poems. I don't understand your rules or how time and memory works. The looking glass is such a strange place. I don't want to be queen! And at that moment, everything stopped. There was no fighting or arguing or queens and subjects. In fact, as Alice looked down, she realized she was sitting in the same chair she had been in before, with her kittens in her lap. Wow, I wonder if that was real or a dream. You were in it, and you were the Red Queen. She was a bit rude. And you were in it too, and you were the White Queen. Actually, I didn't like her very much either. She snored too loud. Yeah, kind of like that, but like...
Meow.
I agree. Ooh, I disagree. The only thing I know for sure is that I don't think I'm very good at chess. All of you are doing just fine over there in the looking glass, but maybe that place is not for me. I don't want to remember things before they happen or feel full before I get to eat cake. I'm just Alice. And you know what? I like being Alice. I don't need to be a queen. I just need to be me. That was such a great ending. Thanks for coming to Storytime. See you next time. Bye.
Try them on.
These are beautiful. Snow White started to go after the old woman to insist on paying her, only to realize I'm stuck. What? No! No! I'm turning to stone! Why? Help! 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 Oh no! Snow White had become a statue from head to toe. She didn't even know what you and I know, that the old woman had really been the evil queen. Hi there, it's time for Storytime at Cool School. I'm Miss Booksy. Today we're reading Snow White. Chapter 1, here we go. Wiggle, snap, Storytime. Well, that's my nickname. My real name is Margaret Katrine Simone Anna von Kluster-Stadenstank. Yeah, so most people just called her Snow White, and pretty much everyone agreed that Snow White was the coolest girl around. She was funny, and then I said, that's not a yo-yo, it's a chicken. She was smart, A-N-I-S-M, and that's how you spell anti-disestablishmentarianism. And best of all, she was kind to every creature on Earth. Oh, that is so nice. She was even kind to her stepmother, Katrine Francesca Karina Amelia Anastasia von Kluster-Stadenstank. But you can call her the Evil Queen for short. As you might guess, the Evil Queen was not nice at all. It's like she only cares about herself. Yes, that was the problem. The Queen did not care for anyone other than herself, and she cared for herself way too much. She even traveled all the way to Grim Forest, where the witches live, just to buy a magic mirror that would tell her how great she was. Oh, that's so not cool.
This one is real nice. It'll tell you how wonderful you are. Error, error. Oh! Never mind, that one's no good. Okay, now this magic mirror is top of the line. You're gonna love it.
Honestly, I'm getting some mean vibes from you.
Ugh, next.
This one. This is a great magic mirror. Go ahead, ask it.
Excuse me, Mr. Mirror.
No. You gotta say, mirror, mirror on the wall. It likes that.
All right. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the most amazing person of all?
You are my queen. You are the most amazing person of all. You're the best.
Aha! I'll take it.
Oh man, Snow White's stepmother loved that mirror. She would ask it like a dozen times a day if she was still the most amazing person in all the land. Will you pass the gravy, please?
Hold on. Mirror, mirror on the wall.
It's your turn.
Yes, one moment. Mirror, mirror on the wall.
This again.
Mirror, mirror on the wall.
I'm trying to sleep. So yeah, the mirror was pretty annoying. The queen loved giving Snow White chores, as evil queens tend to do. So one day she was cleaning the evil queen's bedroom. She was just about finished when she noticed some schmutz on the magic mirror. I'm definitely not allowed to touch the mirror, but she did say the room had better be spotless. I'd hate to make her mad. Snow White reached out to dust the mirror and...
It's you!
What?
You are the most amazing person in the land.
Why, thank you, but don't say that. The queen will get, really mad.
Ugh, she is so mean. But I can see that you have a good heart.
Are you actually just an X-ray machine?
No, I mean you have a good soul.
Aw, that's so sweet.
The queen has a rotten soul, by the way.
Well, thanks for the compliment, but you really must keep telling her that she's the best. It's dangerous to make her mad. Promise?
Okay.
Long story short, the mirror did not keep his promise for long.
Mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the most amazing person of all?
You, my lady, are an amazing person.
Of all?
Yeah, sure. Of all.
Say it then. Say the whole thing.
I meant to say that you, my queen, are the most amazing person of all?
Good, just checking. What was that?
Nothing.
It sounded like something.
It's just that Snow White may be more amazing.
But the queen didn't scream or break things, and she didn't cry. She was just very quiet. That's not good, kids. When the evil queen gets quiet, it means she's really mad. And like Snow White said, that can be very dangerous. This is kind of spooky. Let's keep reading. Chapter 2, here we go. Wiggle, snap, story time. Yep, she looks pretty mad.
I will get rid of Snow White.
That sounds bad. Poor Snow White. She didn't do anything. Yeah, I was just minding my own business. The evil queen tried all kinds of different ways to get rid of the princess. She locked me out. She tried to mail me to Alaska. She even tried to send me away in a hot air balloon. Wow, that is so mean. You might be wondering why my dad didn't step in and do anything. Well, he was away on king business at the semi-annual Royal Symposium. That's where natural-born kings and queens go to learn royal stuff, like how to balance giant crowns on their heads and how to wave at a parade. So I was on my own. The queen was getting frustrated. She couldn't get rid of Snow White. She finally decided to go back to the witches of the Grim Forest. Surely they could get the job done.
Oh, it's you again. Welcome back.
I need a curse to get rid of a princess.
Oh, goody. I just love those curses. What do you need? 100-year sleep? Make her lose her singing voice? Ooh, maybe we turn her into a frog.
I just want her to go away forever.
Ooh, I see. A one-way ticket.
Exactly.
Uh-oh, this doesn't sound good.
Well, my sister is a travel agent. We can send her to China.
I was thinking something a little more permanent.
Okay. Well, how about a classic de-atomizer?
What is that?
I don't know, but it sounds cool, right?
Can't you just do something, I don't know, witchy?
Oh, sure, that's easy. Here's what you need. A bubbling cauldron, a rose, ouch! Watch out for the thorns, the tooth of a shark, a rotten egg,
gross,
a picture of Santa Claus,
random,
and a lock of Snow White's hair.
And check.
Mix it all together and say these words. Mecca like a ding-dong, cherry chicken ping-pong, Snow White, why don't you just disappear already?
Mecca-lecca ding-dong, cherry chicken ping-pong, Snow White, why don't you just disappear already?
And just like that, Snow White disappeared. Didn't think it would work, did you? Yeah, neither did I. Oh no, I hope she's okay. But here's the thing, boys and girls. People don't really disappear. They just appear somewhere else. And that's what happened to Snow White. She appeared in another fairy tale. Whoa, where am I? This isn't our kingdom. Hey, I think that's Cinderella. How'd I get into her storyline? Oh, maybe her fairy godmother can help me get home.
Did somebody say fairy godmother?
I did.
Do you want to go to the ball too?
I can let you go, but you can't win the heart of the prince.
I already promised that to my goddaughter, Cinderella.
That's okay. I don't need a prince. I just want to go home.
Oh, gotcha.
And with a wave of her wand, Cinderella's fairy godmother sent Snow White back home. Whoa! Yay! Magic to the rescue! And at the very same moment, the evil queen was asking the magic mirror if she was the most amazing person in all the land.
No, it's still Snow White?
What? I got rid of her! It should be me!
This is awkward.
Oh, I'll get her. And this time, I'll make sure she never comes back. I've got a wicked good plan.
I think you have something in your teeth.
Oh, be quiet.
Uh-oh, she better watch out. Let's keep reading. Chapter 3, here we go. Wiggle, snap, story time. The evil queen had just discovered that Snow White was back, and she was not happy. For revenge, she gave Snow White an endless list of chores to do. I had to clip her toenails. Ugh. I had to brush her cat's teeth. And as always, I had to clean her room, which she had left super messy on purpose. I mean, really, who leaves a half a meatloaf under the bed? Gross. Wow, that is so mean.
Hey there, how's it going?
You scared me.
Sorry, I hope the queen's not being too mean. She's a real piece of work.
Yeah. You think deep down maybe she's actually nice?
I don't think so. She's pretty bad.
I bet she was a really nice kid. And then something terrible happened, like a wizard cast a spell on her that made her bad.
Not exactly.
Or maybe maybe she was attacked by a two-headed fire-breathing dragon, and she just hasn't been the same since. Or maybe she was tricked by a boy who said he was a charming prince, but then he turned out to be a scaly lizard. And ever since then, she's just too sad to be nice.
Nope. I don't think so.
Surely she hasn't always been evil.
I'm an all-knowing mirror. Trust me, she's been bad since day one.
That is so not cool.
She drew angry frowny faces on all her sister's dolls. She cut her brother's hair, and not in a good way. She scribbled all over her family photos. She even put mustard in her mom's shampoo bottle. Yes, indeed. She is one bad apple.
Well, if she's always been bad, then how come my dad wanted to marry her?
She tricked him. Before your soon-to-be stepmother moved to town, she paid a little visit to the witches in the grim forest.
Welcome to ye old witchcraft and novelty shop. What can I do for ya?
I want to be queen.
I don't have any crowns, but I could sell you this t-shirt that says, I'm the queen, gotta love me.
That's it! I need to make the king fall in love with me. I need a potion, a love potion.
Ooh, good idea.
The witch sold her a magic love potion that would make a guy fall totally head over heels in love with her.
Whoa! I'm totally head over heels in love with you. Will you marry me?
Oh, now I get it. Unfortunately, that was my dad. And that's how she became the queen, and worst of all, my stepmother. Even back then, she didn't like me. Ugh! Seriously, who doesn't like babies? Hey, do you think the spell could be broken?
That would take some very serious magic. Even the witches of the grim forest have trouble reversing spells. Wait, she's coming!
How do you know?
How many times do I have to tell you? I'm an all-knowing mirror. I know everything.
Did I hear you talking to someone?
Yeah, I talk to myself when I'm cleaning.
Really? What about?
Well, I was just talking to myself about the weather. Yeah, beautiful day, isn't it?
Oh, I guess so. Now get back to work.
Whew, that was a close one. That was close.
Yeah, if she catches me talking to you, she'll lose it. Uh-oh.
What? Uh-oh is right, kids. The evil queen was listening at the door. Total fake out.
Oh, I forgot to tell you. Tomorrow I'm sending you to the grim forest to return this defective mirror. I'm sure you'll both have a lovely time.
That sounds suspicious. Let's keep reading. Chapter 4, here we go. Wiggle, snap, story time.
Wake up!
What time is it?
It's time to go to the grim forest. Here's the mirror.
What happened to it? It's all smashed.
See? I told you it was defective. See ya! She'll find her way into the forest, but she'll never find her way out.
What? No, that can't be. Okay, this is only extremely very scary. No big deal. I wish the queen hadn't busted the mirror. He would be good company about now. Ugh, and these directions. Walk backwards down the dragon's path. Make a left at the gargoyles. A backwards left or a frontwards left?
It's that way.
Thanks. Then turn around 3 times at the Troll's Bridge.
Hey there, my sweet.
Ah, this is scary. I'm not your sweet, you troll.
Sorry, I don't get out much.
Then hop on 1 foot. Why? Hop on 1 foot past the Wicked War's warehouse. And so the wish's shop should be?
Yoo-hoo, right here. You looking for me?
Yeah. How'd you know?
Oh, just witch's intuition. That means I'm a really good guesser. Come inside.
So my stepmom wants to return this mirror.
Oh, this mirror is very smart. Top of the line. Or at least it was.
Yeah, I think the queen had a temper tantrum.
I remember her. Ugh, she's a doozy.
Tell me about it.
This mirror was perfect for her. He knows when to tell a little white lie.
Oh, like telling her she's the most amazing in the land?
Yeah, that was a fib if I ever heard one.
Hey, think we could just fix the mirror? I was starting to like him, and I have a feeling I'm gonna need his all-knowing powers.
All-knowing is good. We'll just put a new face on him, new frame, and boom! Looks brand new.
That's amazing! Awesome!
Need anything else? Snake tooth? Lucky pigtail? Lotto tickets?
Actually, can you reverse a love spell?
No way, I don't mess with love spells anymore. Legal reasons.
Snow White said goodbye to the witch and began her journey out of the grim forest. Why, hello there. Hi. Maybe the grim forest isn't so bad. Okay, so to get back, I just have to reverse the directions. Hey, where's the Wicked Word's warehouse? Or the troll bridge? It's getting dark, and I'm lost. Wait, I know. The mirror will know how to get out. Hello, Mr. Mirror? Where's the on switch? Snow White tried everything she could think of to get the mirror to work. She tried voice command, mirror activate. She tried shaking it. She tried smacking it. Finally, she tried yelling at no one in particular. Why?
Excuse me, ma'am.
Ah!
Sorry, didn't mean to frighten you. Are you okay?
I'm lost, and it's dark, and this mirror is supposed to know everything, and it won't turn on. And I'm hungry, and scared, and... Who are you?
I'm the professor.
You must be smart. Do you know the way out of this forest? I need to get back to my kingdom.
Yep, follow me.
Okay. The professor led Snow White out of the grim forest, past the Wicked Word's warehouse, the troll bridge, the gargoyles, the dragon's path, all the way to where Snow White had began. Thank you so much, Professor.
You're welcome. I hope to see you again one day.
Aw, that is so nice. I don't know if I'll be going back into the grim forest anytime soon, but if I do, I'll look for ya. They said their goodbyes, and Snow White went inside the palace to give her stepmother the mirror. You're back? I mean, you're back. How lovely. And I brought you a new mirror. I don't know how to turn it on, though.
It needs batteries. Duh.
Oh. Well, good night.
Mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the most amazing person of all? You better say me.
It's you, my queen.
You sound the same as my old mirror, the one I destroyed.
All magic mirrors have this voice now. It's factory issue. Don't worry, my queen. That old mirror is history.
Did you just wink?
No, just something in my eye.
Kids, what do you think is gonna happen next? Let's keep reading. Chapter 5, here we go. Wiggle, snap, story time. The queen was not happy with Snow White's return.
Hi, I'm Snow White, and I'm so cool.
Blech! It's time to get rid of her once and for all.
Uh-oh, she better watch out.
Uh-oh.
What did you say?
I said uh-oh because, I haven't told you how awesome you look today, have I? Silly me. You look good, girlfriend.
Oh, thank you. There you go, Mr. Squirrel. Keep the cast on for 6 weeks. And don't get it wet. He's totally gonna get it wet.
Hey there, Snow White.
Let's pause for a second. That was Shep Huntsman. A lot of people just called him the Huntsman because he was actually the official hunter for the king. Okay, let's continue with the story. Hi, Shep. How's it going?
Oh, you know, just hanging out.
Cool. Sorry, let's pause again. Snow White had a little bit of a crush on the Huntsman. Oh, so cute. What? He's really nice, and he taught me all kinds of wilderness survival skills. He taught me how to call a turkey. Hello, can I please speak to Mr. Turkey?
No, like this.
And how to make s'mores. Are they done yet? Are they done yet? Are they done yet? He even taught me what to do if I encountered an angry fire-breathing dragon. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? It's you. It's you. Oh. Anyway, what I mean is he's just cool. Whatever. So, how's it going? Oh, wait, I already asked you that, didn't I?
Yoo-hoo, huntsman boy, I need to speak to you.
Okay, Your Highness. Be right there.
No, now. I mean, please.
You better go. She's been super testy lately.
Okay. See you later.
See ya.
Huntsman boy, I need you to do a job for me.
Sure, Your Highness.
I need you to take Snow White out.
On a date?
A date? With her? Ugh, you have no taste. No, I need you to take Snow White deep into the forest and sell her to the wizard.
I don't get it.
There's nothing to get. You take her into the woods, you sell her to the weird wizard who will turn her into a frog or something, and then you bring me the money.
Oh no.
Why do you want the wizard to turn her into a frog?
I don't care if it's a frog or a rock or a bobblehead toy. I just want her gone.
I don't think I can do this. It's not nice.
Ugh. If you don't do it, I will. And trust me, that's much worse for pretty little Snow White.
Why? She's so sweet.
That's exactly why. Now run along. You have work to do.
This is bad. I mean, you look rad.
The huntsman was very upset. He went down to sit by the koi pond. That's where he liked to do his serious thinking.
I really like Snow White. I couldn't do anything to hurt her. What am I supposed to do?
What would you do if you were there? Meanwhile, Snow White went upstairs to do her chores and talk to her friend the mirror. Hey, how are ya?
The queen is making the huntsman take you out.
On a date?
No, out in the forest where he's gonna sell you to the wizard.
The wizard? He turns people into frogs. Wait, Chef Huntsman would never do that to me.
The queen said if he doesn't, she'll do worse. I think you should run away from the kingdom.
This is my home. I'm the princess.
It's not safe for you here. You'll find happiness in the forest. Trust me.
Snow White knew the mirror wouldn't lie to her, so she went to her room to pack all her prized possessions. Why won't you fit? You're probably better off here anyway, Teddy. I'll miss you. And I'll miss you too, Lamb. And I'll miss you, dollhouse with a real elevator and a tiny ice cream machine. And you, my beautiful dresses. I'm going to miss being a princess, but I will be brave. And I will go out into the forest and I will survive. One day, I will return. Not as a princess, but as a queen. Snap, girl. That was fierce. And so Snow White set off to find the huntsman and begin their journey. She was ready for her new adventure. Ooh, this is so exciting. Let's keep reading. Chapter 6, here we go. Wiggle, snap, story time. Snow White and the huntsman set off for their journey into the grim forest. It was a little awkward for a few reasons. 1, she totally knew he was supposed to sell her to the wizard. 2, he didn't know that she knew that he was supposed to sell her to the wizard, and he was nervous. And 3, they were always a little awkward around each other anyway, because that's just how it is sometimes, when you kind of like somebody and you hope they like you back.
So, the sky is blue. Nice day, right?
Yeah.
Perfect day for a stroll.
Yeah, just a nice stroll through a spooky forest. Well, that was weird. Look, I know the queen told you to get rid of me.
You do? I won't sell you to the wizard, I promise.
Psh, like I was gonna let you.
What are we gonna do?
I packed some basic survival items. Jerky, trail mix, water, jelly beans, first aid kit. Oh, and I packed a teeny tiny teddy bear. I couldn't get the big one to fit in my bag.
I can't just leave you out here.
I'll be okay. You taught me all kinds of survival skills.
Why don't I stay here with you?
Are you nuts? If you stay, then the queen will come looking for both of us.
Yeah, that would be bad.
I'll be all right. The queen's magic mirror told me so. Come visit me sometime?
Of course. Here, take my camping toolkit. It's got all kinds of handy stuff, even fingernail clippers.
Oh yeah, I guess there's no place for a mani-pedi out here. Whatever, I'll be fine.
I better go. Don't want to make the queen mad. See ya, Snow White.
See ya, Shep Huntsman. And that's how Snow White began her first day as a non-princess, stranded in the woods with a small teddy bear and a pair of fingernail clippers. Well, I better start setting up camp. As Snow White began to work on her new dwelling, the huntsman practiced his spiel for the queen. It had to be perfect.
Why, yes, your highness. I definitely sold Snow White to the wizard. He said he'd turn her into a frog in no time. Yes, ma'am. I sold her for... Oh no! If I sold the princess, then I should have money. I don't have any money.
How are they ever gonna get out of this one? The huntsman checked his pockets for loose change.
Nope.
He looked in his sock.
Nada.
He checked his fanny pack where he kept important things like his Phillips head screwdriver and chewing gum.
Zip, zilch, zero. Wait, I know. To the koi pond. That's where I toss in my coins and make wishes. I wish I could get a puppy. I wish I could fly. I wish I could grow a mustache. I wish I had 100 wishes. There must be like $1 million in there by now. Hey, I never did get that puppy or that mustache. That's it. I'm taking my wishes back.
Meanwhile, in Grim Forest, Snow White had just finished setting up her new, apartment? Perfect. It's shabby chic. Oh man. Okay, third time's a charm.
Excuse me, Snow White?
Professor, boy am I glad to see you.
What are you doing here?
I live here now. We're neighbors.
Great. There goes the neighborhood.
Who's your friend?
That's Sassy McSassy Pants.
That's your name? I love it. OMG, I love it.
My real name is Sasper. It's short for exasperation.
No, it isn't. Snow White, you can't live out here like this.
Oh, sure I can. I'm not a princess anymore. I'm just a regular girl.
Regular girls don't live under a pile of sticks in Grim Forest. Come on, you're moving in with us.
No.
Hush, Sasper.
Oh, I shouldn't intrude.
No, she shouldn't.
Nonsense. Let's go.
Snow White grabbed her bag and followed the professor and Sasper to their little cottage in the woods. She was so excited. I've never had roommates before. This is gonna be so much fun. Back at the kingdom, the huntsman had just gathered enough coins and was off to see the queen.
Your Majesty?
Why are you all wet?
It's raining. In the woods. It was raining in the woods. Anyway, here's your money.
You sold Snow White to the wizard?
Yup. He said he was definitely going to turn her into a frog.
A frog? Are you sure?
Yes, ma'am. You'll never see Snow White again. Well, you might see her as a frog, but it would be hard to tell it's her, unless maybe she's wearing little yellow frog pants or something.
How cute.
Now please leave.
Okay, Your Highness. See you later.
Now, Muir, tell me, who is the most awesome and wonderful and dazzling person in all the land?
Why, it's you, my queen. Obviously. Who else would it be? Snow White? Please, give me a break. As if. Psst.
Okay, that's enough. Don't overdo it. That was so funny. That night, everyone went to bed feeling pretty happy. The huntsman was glad he didn't have to sell Snow White to the bad wizard. The queen felt confident that she was the best thing since sliced bread. And Snow White was excited to start this new chapter in her life with her new cool roommates. I'm gonna need a bigger bed. Wow, this is so fun. Let's keep reading. Chapter 7, here we go. Wiggle, snap, story time.
Good morning.
How long have you guys been there?
Not long.
You drool when you sleep.
We're just so excited. We've never had a princess for a roommate, or any roommate at all, except for all of us, of course. And we used to have a dog. Does that count?
I think so.
Do you want breakfast? Snacky made pancakes. They're shaped like animals. They're the best.
You're so perky for so early in the morning. What's your name?
Kitty.
Cute.
You fell asleep as soon as you walked in the door yesterday. They didn't get a chance to introduce themselves.
I was pooped. Leaving your kingdom and roughing it in the woods is exhausting. Okay, let's do names. Of course I know you, Professor.
And now you know me and Sassy.
I'm Snacky.
He's the one who makes the pancakes.
I'm the one who makes everything around here. Any favorite foods?
Yes. I like corn on the cob, and white cheddar cheese puffs, and snow cones, and club sandwiches. Oh, hold the mayo, though.
Got it.
I'm sloppy.
I see.
I'm clumsy. That's just my nickname, though. I'm actually quite graceful.
Oh, I'm okay. Those dwarves are so funny. Is that everyone?
Don't forget me! I'm Tiny!
Hi! Well, I'm pleased to meet all of you. So, what do you guys do for fun around here?
We work.
What? Work's no fun. Unless you get to work at an amusement park. That's probably fun.
We work in the mines!
Oh, diamond mines?
No, salt.
Oh, and you have fun doing that?
Sure, everything's fun when you're with your best pals.
What do you do for fun?
I dance and sing and go to parties and play with all my animal friends and read and get in snowball fights and fly kites and ride bikes and, well, yeah, just to name a few. But I'll totally go to work in the mines with you guys. I'm no freeloader.
You're much too big to go into the mines.
Well, I'll work here then. I can clean. I used to clean my stepmother's room all the time.
We're not very messy.
Ooh, that's gotta hurt. Right. I'm also pretty good at sewing. I can make you guys matching outfits.
That would be amazing.
Well, then let me at least make some new curtains. There's a lot of bad feng shui around here. Finally, it was settled that Snow White would spruce up the cottage in exchange for free room and board. She did other little things too, like cut their hair and make a new chef's hat for Snacky. Oh, and she changed all the light bulbs, which was a huge help. Snow White kept so busy that she didn't even have time to miss home. Actually, speaking of home, the evil queen was having a ball without Snow White around. She brought the mirror with her everywhere and showed everyone how it would say that she was the most awesome person in all the land.
Ask the mirror if you're the most awesome person. Okay, I'll ask. Mirror, mirror, in my hand, who's the most awesome person in the land? Is it this guy? No. Is it her?
Wow, that is so mean.
It's you, Queen. You are so awesome. Pretty rude, though, if you ask me.
Hear that? I'm the most awesome person in the land. 3 cheers for me!
Oh, yay.
Let's have a party in my honor, and I'll save my first dance for you, Mr. Huntsman.
I, actually can't. I'm busy.
Busy? Too busy to attend a party of the Queen? What are you doing that's so important?
I, have to wash my hair. Yeah, that's it. Okay, bye.
The queen knew he was telling her a lie, but she didn't know why. She watched the huntsman from her window as he walked out of the palace and straight toward
Grim Forest? Suspicious. I'll have to follow him and find out what he's up to.
Uh-oh, he better watch out.
Dun, dun, dun!
What was that?
Nothing.
The queen followed the huntsman into the woods.
Who's there? What was that? Is someone there?
Finally, they stopped.
Hey there.
Snow White!
Oh no, this doesn't look good. Let's keep reading. Chapter 8, here we go. Wiggle, snap, story time. The queen watched as Snow White and the huntsman talked and laughed.
That rotten huntsman was supposed to get rid of her! He was supposed to take her to the wicked wizard and have her turned into a frog! How hard is that?
Oh no, I hope they'll be okay. Well, thanks for stopping by.
Sure thing. Need anything special for next time?
Yes, Snacky asked if you could bring him some marshmallows and graham crackers. We're gonna make s'mores.
Awesome, will do. Bye, Snow White.
Bye, Chef. And please be careful. If the queen finds out, she'll be very angry and we're done for.
Yes, that would be bad, wouldn't it, princess?
The queen rushed over to the witch's shop and barged right in.
Hey, ever hear a knocking?
This is an emergency! I need something evil.
Yeah, alright.
The next day, Snow White had just finished her chores when a little old woman popped out of nowhere and said,
You, my lady, I'm but a poor peddler woman selling shoes door to door.
Shoes? Oh, I don't have much money.
They're on sale. They're so pretty and just your size. You deserve a treat.
Well, I guess I could just take a look.
Try them on.
These are beautiful. I don't think I can afford them.
No, they're free.
Free? Why? That sounds suspicious. Snow White started to go after the old woman to insist on paying her, only to realize I'm stuck. What? No! No! I'm turning to stone! Why? Help! 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 Oh no! Snow White had become a statue from head to toe. She didn't even know what you and I know, that the old woman had really been the evil queen.
Goodbye forever, Snow White.
What? No, that can't be. The queen went back to her kingdom, happy to be rid of Snow White. She marched straight towards the magic mirror.
Question, why did you say I was the most awesome person in all the land when we both know you favor Snow White?
But Snow White is gone, my queen.
She is now, but since you're such a wise, all-knowing mirror, you must have known she's been in the grim forest all this time.
Oh, see, when you said in all the land, I thought you meant around here, like in this kingdom. I didn't know you were counting grim forest. My bad.
Well, it doesn't matter. She's gone forever this time, and you better watch your back.
The evil queen was also quite angry with the huntsman. She put him in jail and threw away the key.
Wait, I didn't have dinner yet. Oh man.
Meanwhile, back at Grim Forest, the dwarves were just coming back from work.
What's that? Looks like a statue.
It looks like Snow White.
Cool! I want a statue that looks like me. Snow White, come out here. There's a statue and it looks just like you.
Wait, I think this is Snow White.
It must be an evil curse from that evil queen. She's so evil. Oh no!
The dwarves were so upset. They didn't know how to reverse a curse, and they didn't know whether Snow White could think or feel in there, or if she truly was made of stone.
What if she's scared? What if she gets cold?
We have to move her inside.
Those dwarves are so helpful. The dwarves tried with all their might, but they couldn't move Snow White.
Professor, do you know any ways to reverse a spell?
Well, let's see.
Maybe she could kiss a frog.
Here.
Why do you have a frog in your pocket?
Why not? It's cute.
Okay, let's reverse this spell.
Maybe say some magic words.
Alakazam, abracadabra, kalamazoo.
Bless you. It's no use. We don't know magic.
We could go to a witch.
But the witches live in the scary part of the forest.
We'll just have to be brave.
Yes, we have to save our friend.
The professor and Giddy set off to find a witch to reverse the spell, while the rest of the gang stood watch to guard and protect Snow White.
Shoo, go away.
What if we can't reverse the spell and Snow White is a statue forever? Don't worry, Tiny. We'll have a happy ending. I just know it.
What do you think is gonna happen next? Let's keep reading. Chapter 9, here we go. Wiggle, snap, story time. Professor and Giddy were on their way to find a way to save their friend Snow White, bravely trekking through the grim forest. Okay, well, at least they were trying to be brave. But hey, at least they were willing to face their fears and help a friend, right? That was hilarious. The two finally found what they were looking for.
Ye old magic shop.
Hello, hi, ding, 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 ding. Hello, I'm Giddy.
Good for you.
And I'm the professor. We need to reverse an evil spell.
What kind of spell?
Our friend was turned to stone.
That worked? Wow. Alright, let's see what I have in the antidote department. That means stuff that undoes bad stuff, but you're a professor, so you probably already knew that.
Yes, I did.
I didn't. I love learning new words.
Here we are. Now we just toss it in the cauldron, and...
While Giddy, Professor, and the Witch mixed up the antidote, or stuff that undoes bad stuff, the evil queen was back at her castle, thinking, which is never a good thing.
Snow White's turned to stone, but why don't I feel any better? I should be glowing, relaxed, happy. Mirror, do I look happy to you?
Yeah. Look at that smile.
No, this is no good. How do I know some dingbat isn't gonna stumble along and reverse the spell?
I'm sure it's fine.
Nope. I'm going back to take the statue.
Oh no! The evil queen strikes again.
Wake up, guys! It's time to save Snow White!
We have the antsy goat. That means stuff that undoes bad stuff. Right, Professor?
Something like that, but yes. Guys, we can reverse the spell!
Wait! Where's Snow White?
Snow White!
Snow White, where are you?
Guys, she's a statue. She can't answer you.
Oh, right! Statues can't talk. I got it. Snow White, blink twice if you can hear us.
Gee, great plan.
Well, if you had been guarding her, she wouldn't be lost.
Me? I wasn't the only one. What about you?
Oh, pretty please stop fighting. I don't like it.
Giddy's right. We have to work together.
It's no use. She's either been stolen.
Statue net! Or maybe she came back to life and she left.
No, she wouldn't just leave like that.
I bet the evil queen took her.
Of course.
Well, we have to go find her. Operation Find Snow White and Put Statue Fire and defeat the evil queen forever. I love it. Okay, team name. How about the 7 Cool Dudes?
Blech.
I'll consider that a yes.
It was official. The 7 cool dudes were on their way to save Snow White. Ooh, this is so exciting. Let's keep reading. Chapter 10, here we go. Wiggle, snap, story time.
Well, there's the castle. Now what?
We storm the gates and find Snow White.
Wait, there's Snow White now.
I have the witch's antidote. We'll just go up and turn her back to her old self.
Hey, Professor, over here.
Hey, it's the huntsman.
Why are you in jail?
The Queen locked me up for trying to help Snow White. I don't know what you're planning to do, but be careful.
Uh-oh, we came to help Snow White.
Huh? I thought Snow White was with you guys. She's here? Oh, that's just a statue. The Queen put it there to torment me.
Actually, we think that's the real Snow White.
No!
We're not sure, but we think so. But we have a potion from a witch that could change your back.
Well, what are you standing here talking to me for? Go save Snow White.
But the huntsman said that just a wee bit too loudly, and yep, you guessed it. Suddenly, there was the evil queen standing right between the dwarves and Snow White. Uh-oh, they better watch out.
Save Snow White? Never!
We will save her.
Aw, you seem so upset. How sad would you be if I smashed that statue into 1,000 pieces?
No!
Watch me!
Okay, guys, it's time to fight back.
But I'm a lover, not a fighter.
Today, we're all fighters. Now let's get that evil queen.
The dwarves grabbed the queen's legs and stopped her in her tracks.
Get off me! Get off!
Not until Snow White lives and you're gone forever.
The queen tried to move forward, but it was no use. But then she spotted the witch's spell-reversing potion in the professor's hand.
Give me that!
No way!
Got it! Now get off me!
Then the professor had an idea.
You want us to let go of you?
Yes, let go!
Okay, let go, guys.
But she has the spell-reversing antidote.
But luck would have it that the evil queen dropped the antidote and it fell right smack dab on Snow White's head. Whew, that was a close one.
It doesn't work! Oh no!
What's everybody crying about? And why are all these pigeons on me? Shoot, birds, shoot!
Snow White, you're alive.
Of course I'm alive. Why wouldn't I be? But wait, why am I back at the castle? And Shep, why are you in jail?
The evil queen put me here.
No, where is she?
Over there!
Owie.
I'm confused.
It's a long story.
I'll tell it. I love long stories.
I'm all ears, but first we gotta do 2 things. Let's bust Shep out of jail and put that bad apple in his place.
Yeah!
No! Sorry, majority rules, evil queen drools.
That rhymed! Yay!
Once the evil queen was locked away in jail, Shep, the dwarves, and Snow White all kicked back and relaxed, happy as could be. Wait, no, there was one thing missing.
Snow White, my darling daughter.
Dad! That's right. Remember back in chapter 2 when I told you that Snow White's dad was away at the semi-annual royal symposium? You know, the place where kings and queens go to learn royal stuff. Well, he was back. Yay, I'm so happy. Dad, I missed you.
Where's the queen?
Long story.
Oh, yippee! Let me tell it. I love long stories.
Now, how's that for a happy ending? Wow, that was so much fun. I just love happy endings. Thanks for coming to Storytime. See you next time. Bye. They excitedly prepared for their super secret spy mission. Okay, do we have everything we need? Let's check. Binoculars?
Check. Walkie-talkies?
Check. Night vision goggles?
Check. Grappling hook?
Check. Candy in case we get hungry.
Ooh, good thinking.
All right, let's go spy on the princess.
First rule of spy missions is that you don't yell that you're going on a spy mission.
Hi kids, I'm Miss Booksy and this is Storytime. Today we're reading The Princess and the Pea. Chapter 1, here we go. Wiggle, snap, Storytime. Once upon a time, there was a prince named Henry, but everyone called him Hank. Prince Hank was going to be king one day, but first he had to get married.
Why do I have to get married?
And you have to marry a princess. No substitutes allowed.
That was Prince Hank's mother, the Queen. It was time for princess interviews. This was where princesses from near and far would come to the palace and meet the prince, hoping to become the next queen.
Hey.
Hi.
You didn't curtsy. Next.
Make sure you curtsy.
Nope. Next.
Whew, that's gotta hurt.
Oh, hello, princess. And what kingdom do you hail from?
Oh, I'm not a princess. I work here, remember? Prince Hank did not remember. This was Miss Maggie, who had come to the palace to work for the Queen. She had been there for ages, but Prince Hank was a little bit self-absorbed. That means he liked himself a lot and didn't care about or notice much else.
You work here? What does that mean?
Prince Hank was also not very familiar with work. He was a bit what we would call spoiled rotten. I'm a lady in waiting to the Queen.
Waiting? What are you waiting for? The bus?
Lady in waiting means I wait on or serve the Queen, kind of like an assistant.
So you're not actually waiting for anything?
No.
And you're not here to try and marry me?
Definitely not. The Queen sent me to see if you needed anything.
I suppose you could help me if any of these bootleg princesses try to get fresh.
Very well.
Next. Nope. Next.
Wow, that is so mean. This went on for hours.
To be or not to be? That is the question.
I have the answer. Next. Oh, brother, no.
As soon as a princess would enter the room, Prince Hank would send them away. Why don't you just talk to any of these princesses? You know, try to get to know them. They might be great. You're being, I hate to say it, a little bit rude, dude.
Look, Maggie. Whatever. I can't waste my time with girls who aren't queen material. The next queen has to be the real deal. Genuine, bona fide, 100% R-O-Y-U-L-L. That spells royal.
No, it doesn't.
I'm pretty sure it does. Anyway, these so-called princesses are totally blech, and I'm bored, so I'm gonna go take a nap.
Wait, I think there's one more girl.
Ugh, fine. Next. Oh, hello.
That princess is so beautiful.
You look familiar. You remind me of someone I like.
Prince Hank liked this princess immediately and invited her to stay at the castle. He was smitten, but soon it was clear they actually had a lot in common. I can't wait to see what happens next. She was very picky.
Ew, next.
She was very into herself. And she was not very polite.
Somebody smells like cheese.
Not me, I smell good. After dinner, everyone went down to the parlor for the evening's entertainment. In an effort to impress the princess, Prince Hank sang a song.
I live in a castle, I wear a crown. It's so shiny, it's so awesome.
Your turn, princess. Play us a song.
Yeah, true love is great, and love it's not that I met my prince.
La 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 la. Wait, no, you need to go higher.
Now it's like this.
La 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 la.
That was hilarious. hilarious.
Okay, I'm bored now. Where's my bed?
That's when the queen leaned over to Maggie and whispered,
This is how we'll tell if she's a real princess.
The plan was to place one tiny green pea under the mattress in the guest bedroom. You see, supposedly a real princess would be so sensitive, she would feel the teeny tiny lump and not be able to sleep a wink. Maggie thought it was a little silly, but she followed the queen's orders. Okay, your bed's ready, princess.
Finally, I'm exhausted.
Well, sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
Ew, gross.
Oh, sorry, it's just an expression. Good night. What do you think will happen next? Chapter 2, here we go. The next morning, Maggie and the queen eagerly waited for the princess to join them for breakfast. Did their test work? Had she felt the pea? Finally, the princess came down. Good morning, princess. But before they could ask how she slept, the princess said,
Oh my gosh, there was a giant lump in the middle of my mattress. I couldn't sleep at all.
Oh, really? Well, we'll have that taken care of at once. Maggie!
On it, ma'am. Ooh, this is so exciting. So Maggie lugged a new mattress all the way up the stairs and plopped it on the bed. Surely she won't feel the pea under 2 mattresses. But the next morning played out the same.
I couldn't sleep a wink. I could still feel this gigantic pokey lump.
So Maggie pulled another mattress up the stairs and put it on the bed. Okay, maybe she could feel the pea with 2 mattresses, but good luck feeling it with 3. But you guessed it, the princess once again came down to breakfast, rubbing her eyes and yawning. And once again, Maggie was struggling to get yet another mattress up to the guest room and on top of a now very high bed. And this happened again and again and again and again. Wow, it's so colorful. Finally, Maggie asked the queen, Your Highness, isn't it obvious that the princess is a real princess? She felt the pea every single night, no matter how many mattresses I put on her bed.
This is a very serious thing, Maggie. Do you know how many fake princesses there are out there?
No.
It's a real problem.
Whatever you say, Your Highness. Oh, here she comes. Let me guess. You didn't sleep a wink? How many does it take? 1 million? 1 million mattresses? I'll be dragging around mattresses until I'm an old lady.
Hey, Maggie.
Prince James! Prince James was Hank's twin brother. He was born 4 minutes after Hank, and being the younger twin, he would never be king, but he didn't mind. He was totally cool with just being a regular guy. Well, he was still a prince, but he was very laid back. Pretty much the opposite of Hank. That prince is so handsome. Maggie and James had known each other for quite some time and liked each other a lot. They liked to do not-so-royal things together, like fill up the palace pool with slime, eat ice cream sundaes till their tummies hurt, and sneak into the kitchen to mess with the royal chef's menu. Goose liver pate? No thanks.
Let's just change it to pizza. Extra cheese.
Ooh, add pineapple. Yep, they were partners in crime.
Oh, what you up to?
The Princess Pea test.
The what?
Prince Hank can only marry a true royal, and the queen wanted me to make sure that this girl's a real princess, so I put a pea under her mattress.
Oh, yeah, I still don't get it.
Well, apparently princesses have a super high sensitivity and can feel something as small as a tiny pea under their mattress. And sure enough, this princess has felt it every single night for like 2 whole weeks. So I just keep stacking mattresses, but she keeps complaining about the pea.
Maybe she just likes to complain?
That's a possibility.
Hey, I have an idea. Let's take the pea out and see if she still says her mattress is lumpy.
Ugh, scandalous. Let's do it. Wow, this is so fun. You almost got it. Just a little more. Okay, I see it.
Get it! Wow, I can't believe you lugged all those mattresses up there.
I'm pretty strong. So, what now?
We wait and see how the princess sleeps.
It seemed like forever until the princess's bedtime.
I win.
No way, I always win. Mother always lets me win. You're playing the game wrong.
Well, my mother always lets me win, so you're playing it wrong.
Wanna play again?
No, I'm gonna go to bed. Gee, I really hope I can sleep tonight. That bed is so lumpy. Anyway, good night, everybody.
Good night, my love.
Here comes the moment of truth. The next morning, Prince James and Maggie waited for the princess, eagerly awaiting her report. Here she comes. But instead of appearing well rested, the princess looked like she hadn't slept at all. The pea was gone, but the princess said,
OMG, I literally tossed and turned all night long.
That sounds suspicious. Really?
Yeah, it's like there's this lump right in the middle of the bed. I'm very sensitive to these things, you know, being a princess and all.
Let's go on another adventure. Come on. Chapter 3, here we go. Maggie and James were totally confused. I don't get it. We removed the pea, but she says she still felt the lump. She must be making it up, but why would she randomly lie about something like that?
I got it. She knows about the princess and the pea test.
So she's faking it to seem like a real princess.
Yeah, at least I think so.
So if she's not a princess, who is she?
I don't know, but we have to find out.
How can we do that?
We spy.
Ooh, this is so exciting. James and Maggie both loved a good caper. They excitedly prepared for their super secret spy mission. Okay, do we have everything we need? Let's check. Binoculars?
Check. Walkie-talkies?
Check. Night vision goggles?
Check. Grappling hook?
Check. Candy in case we get hungry.
Ooh, good thinking.
All right, let's go spy on the princess.
First rule of spy missions is that you don't yell that you're going on a spy mission.
Right. Got it. Let's go. There she is. What now?
Now we just wait for her to reveal her true self.
What do you think is gonna happen next? But the princess wasn't up to anything unusual. She did her nails, she read a magazine, she brushed her hair, she washed her face. You know, totally normal stuff. Wait, what?
Huh?
What? No, that can't be. Ah, she's coming this way.
So she's a witch.
Major plot twist. But why the princess act? We have to get to the bottom of this. Maggie and James didn't have flying broomsticks, so they couldn't follow the princess, witch, wherever she was going. So they just had to wait, and wait, and wait, and wait. The witch finally came back just before dawn. Oh no, I hope they'll be okay. James and Maggie watched as she emptied out a small bag.
What's all that stuff?
Wait, shh. Listen.
Okay, the recipe calls for the eye of a rattlesnake, the whiskers of a catfish, 3 mouse tails, 1 ounce of kangaroo sweat. Ew.
She's casting a spell.
And a lock of stallion hair. Now just stir and voila, the magic potion is ready to serve.
Uh-oh. This doesn't sound good. So that's why Hank likes her so much. She's been feeding him love potions.
Not on my watch. Let's go stop her.
James and Maggie ran to breakfast to thwart whatever wicked plan the witch had cooked up. Okay, so what's our plan?
Okay, when she gets down here...
Good morning, princess, my love.
Ah! She's here! What do we do?
Wash her face!
Hey, what the heck are you doing?
James, stop washing my girlfriend.
She's a witch! She's got green under there, and she has a pointy hat, and she flies around on a broomstick, and she cooked up a love potion to make you love her. She's not a real princess at all. She totally pretended to feel the pee under her mattress, but it was all a ruse. She's a witch, I tell ya! The witch? Oh no.
Are you done?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay, good.
Apologize to the princess at once.
Didn't you hear what I just said?
Your girlfriend's a witch!
It's no use, guys. He can't hear anything bad about me. He's in love. Can't you see?
The spell is too powerful!
That's right. And now you'll love me too.
Oh no! The potion!
Now we're going to, I forget what I was gonna say.
Oh, really?
Oh, hi, Princess. You look so beautiful this morning.
Why, thank you, James.
James, you're under her spell, can't you see?
You're a pretty princess.
Ah! What do I do now? How are they ever gonna get out of this one? Chapter 4, here we go. This is terrible. Both princes are under the spell of the witch. Wait, why am I not under the spell? I breathed in the love potion too.
Relax, it only works on princes. It's a very specific spell.
Oh, but why? What are you trying to do?
Well, I was trying to marry Prince Hank, but now I guess I have my choice, don't I? Maybe I'll marry Prince James.
No!
No? Does someone have a crush? Prince James and... What's her name again?
Maggie.
Maggie, sitting in a tree. Kissing.
Shush!
First comes love, then comes marriage. Oh, wait, not if I marry him.
I can't hear you, la 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 la. Wow, that is so mean. Okay, I have to figure out how to defeat the witch and break the spell. All right, how do you destroy witches? Water! Yeah, I'll just dump a bucket of water on her like Dorothy in The Wizard of Oz.
That won't work. And if you mess up my makeup, I will conjure up a curse. So bad.
A curse? Oh no! Okay, fine. Think, Maggie. Oh, Dorothy also crushed a witch with her house.
That's your plan? You're gonna smush me with a house?
Yeah, I guess not. Ooh, Hansel and Gretel pushed their witch into an oven.
No thanks. Face it, Maggie. Whatever. Face it, Maggie. I'm going to marry the prince, and you can't stop me.
Why do you even want to marry the prince anyway? Aren't witches supposed to marry like wizards or ogres or something?
Seriously? What? You don't think witches grow up reading fairy tales too?
They do?
Yes. And all my life, deep down, I've known that I'm really supposed to be a princess. So when I heard there was a real prince looking for a princess, well, I put on my dress and I hightailed it over here.
Ooh, that makes sense. Don't you think it's a little messed up that you used the love potion on Hank?
I wanted him to like me.
Honestly, I think you guys have a lot in common. I think he'd like you anyways.
Really? You think so? Oh my gosh. Well, you know what? I think James likes you too, by the way.
Really? I mean, yeah, I guess he's pretty cool.
I was only kidding when I said that I might marry him.
It doesn't matter. I'm not a princess. I don't know if you noticed, but I wear the same dress literally every single day. Well, except today. These are my spy clothes.
Wait, I just got a great idea. Let's do a princess makeover!
Fun! Aw, that's so sweet. Their princess makeover party was so much fun. The girls barely noticed that they were totally bonding. Could they really become friends? They sure looked like besties. Wow! Well, you do know this doesn't technically make me a princess, right?
Who cares? If you feel like a princess, you're a princess. End of story. Now let's go get Hank and James and go have some fun.
Princess, my love.
No, she's my love.
I think you have to break the spell first.
All right. Do you have any lizard's tails or grasshopper belly buttons?
Not on me. Well, that was weird.
I'll just try a chant. All right, let's see. This should work. Loveth spell Brachioso.
What happened?
I feel weird.
Hey, Maggie, cool dress.
This whole thing?
Hey, I got an idea. Let's go play mini golf and get some ice cream.
Great idea. OMG, I love it. So the four went out on a double date and had a blast. The princess witch was nervous to reveal her true identity to Prince Hank, but he thought it was pretty cool.
Ice creamiosa magicus flyeth into my mouthus.
That is amazing!
This is seriously so much cooler than being royalty.
It took a little convincing for the queen to come around, but she realized that having a royal family member with magical powers could come quite in handy. But most importantly, she saw how happy the Princess Witch and Hank were. The queen did have one question though.
So did you really feel zippy under all those mattresses?
Nah, I read about that in a fairy tale once, so I thought it was worth a shot.
The queen also approved the match between James and Maggie. They were obviously perfect for each other. Yay! So the story ends with the happiest of fairy tale endings. Not just one true love, but two. And a couple of girls who grew up loving fairy tales became real princesses. Pretty cool. Oh, happily ever after. Thanks for coming to Storytime. See you next time. Bye.